you. Just waiting for people to show up. Hey. Hello, everybody. Hey, 320. Hey, Cindy. There's a link if anybody wants to come up. Doing pretty good. Been running my stepdaughter around this afternoon. Did you get your errands run, Casey? Hey, Lisa. YouTube was boring. That's funny. Hey, Anthony. Whoops.
Oh, wait.
Hello. Oh.
I figure I'd drop down and give you the one finger salute.
Well, if you can get yourself up here, I think you're fine.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I should have just come down and just stood still and act like I couldn't give myself up. Susan be going, no.
Yeah. I saw that, Lisa, that you were really close. That's pretty awesome.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Cindy. Hello, 320. Whoever else I missed.
That's all it's taught so far.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Gaffa.
Oh, I didn't even ask you that. Did y'all like that? Hey, Jack.
What?
Have you eaten yet?
Yeah.
Did it taste all right to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was worried about it, man. I had to doctor the hell out of that meatball stew. I always put a little splash of apple cider vinegar to give it that little twang to it. And just say, the little shaker deals that go inside the bottle where you can kind of shake it without a whole lot coming out at one time.
Yeah.
Let's just say it didn't stay in the bottle.
Oh,
so
no.
I probably dumped about 2 cups of vinegar into my stew.
Oh, damn.
So I pretty much had to get a strainer and run, drain the meatballs and start my sauce all over again because I had 2 cups of apple cider vinegar in it, which would have been no, because I could smell it coming out of the pot. And I was like, oh, hell no. But it pissed me off because, when you're frying up your meatballs, you get that special.
Cindy, show me 2 fingers.
Yeah, you get the special fixings. You know what I'm saying? And I had to pour all that out and basically redo it without having the meatballs to fry again. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Kind of takes that one step process out with all the flavor.
Yep.
So I had to doctor the hell out of it to get it close to what it normally tastes like.
Wow.
Yeah, so when they give you those little deals, you know, in certain bottles where you can have a shaker bottle, don't always trust them.
No kidding.
Because apparently they don't build every bottle the same.
Yep. Well, I discovered that the SodaStream brand, like mix that they use to make their SodaStream flavored water, their sparkling water.
It's best for the ices.
That's what I've been using because that's what my best friend gave me with the icy maker, the slushie maker.
Yeah.
And then I bought a gallon. Oh my God, a gallon of cheap cola slushie mix off of the internet, off of Amazon.
Yeah.
I tried it today. 2 problems with it.
It's
Number one, it says you're supposed to use for their slushie machine. You're supposed to use 5 parts of the slushie mix to 4 parts water, or to 5 parts water.
Right.
And then it goes in the machine and it freezes as it mixes.
Right.
So my machine is basically an ice shaver
You
that
need
also
syrup.
mixes.
Right.
So yeah, I pour the syrup on and then it mixes. Well, so that's kind of, it's not designed to go in with an ice
slurpee.
But the other problem with it is the calorie content.
Is out the roof.
For 1 ounce of it, it has 90 calories.
Wow.
And in order to get it to even taste like anything but ice, hi Cherokee, it took me 6 shots of that, 6 ounces, to get it to even taste like anything but ice.
So you're basically throwing 600 calories on top of ice.
Yep.
Oh wow.
No.
Hi Donna.
I would stick with the SodaStream syrup because to me, even like the orange and the lemon that they make for their SodaStream is great for icing.
Yeah, and I found they don't use aspartame in their diet cola mixes.
Nope.
And so I'm gonna order some of that and then use that. It's 0 calories, so you can't beat that with a stick.
No.
Go from 500 or 600 calories to 0.
Yeah.
I'll take that. So.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to eat 600 calories of ice just to get the flavor of Coca-Cola?
Exactly, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The product you got, it has to freeze to benefit anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, it's a pour into the normal machine that ices it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But still, they use 1 part mixed to 5 parts of water.
Yeah.
They're not just using ounces of the mix; they're using cups of the mix.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They're using a huge amount of it.
Yeah.
Mixed with the water. So you go get a slushie at the store. How many freaking calories are you getting? Because I always get the biggest one they have.
Oh, most people do. Most people do.
Holy crap! How many calories have I been shoving in my body like that?
Yeah. One Slurpee, and you're doing 2,500 calories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cherokee. I get really bad migraines from aspartame.
Yeah. Only thing I ever use artificial is stevia, and I know that's crushed up from a leaf. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've grown stevia and used it in my own iced tea and stuff.
I was gonna try, but I don't know if me and stevia just ain't on a gardening level. Because it came up and it was nice and green, and then it just, and I'm like, really? Yeah.
Try growing it in the house by a window.
Well, I think it might have been my dirt too. I might have had too much, pH level might not have been right, because you got to watch that with certain plants. You don't have that pH level just right, it'll burn them.
Yeah.
And then if you ain't got enough, it just won't do nothing.
Yeah.
So, Anthony, you've tried to grow it before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've grown pretty much anything you can grow. That's the only thing I'll tell you that, and strawberries. Strawberries are picky a-holes too.
Yep. I've never been able to get strawberries to grow. They always die on me, so I quit trying those.
Well, one year I did get them to do good, but I only did a few amount because I didn't want to spend a ton of money to have another big failure. So I just did a little bit of those. Did good. I found out you got to do the birthday cake stack.
Yep.
They like water, but they don't like to sit in it.
Yep.
So you got to have, I don't know if you ever seen them real nice gardens of strawberry. They got it looks like a birthday cake stack.
Mm-hmm.
The way the water will in and out of them. Yeah. You just got to water them more. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what a birthday cake stack is.
It looks like, like a wedding cake, how it looks with the different layers on it.
Okay.
That's how you stack your bed. It's got to be you can't be in the ground. It's got to be a raised bed, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you put a ring, you fill it with dirt, put a smaller ring in the center, fill it with dirt, put a smaller ring. Basically, you do it 3 to 4 stacks, depending on how wide you want it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It basically looks like a birthday cake when you first do it. When you got the dirt all spread out before you plant, it looks like you made a big giant chocolate cake in your yard. That's why I call it the birthday cake. That's what it looks like a wedding cake. Yeah. Layer on top of layer. But next time I grow strawberries, I'm just gonna do a big one and do it all like that in the layers.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the guy said then you can run one little single hose up through the middle and put a little sprinkler head. That way it just cascades down. And each layer you go like 4 or 5 places, drill a hole and put a small piece of pipe. That way it always drains from one level to the next.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll stick with my tomatoes and bell peppers. Yeah, I had a bell pepper plant last me 4 seasons.
Wow.
Before it stopped producing. Well, yeah, because it never really got cold to kill it, so it kept going and going and going. In fact, the bottom edge of it was so big around and old, it actually looked like it had white bark on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a Tabasco pepper plant that we had a freeze before the plant. I mean, like it was covered, just loaded with little tiny Tabasco peppers, but they were all green.
Yeah.
So the night before it froze, I brought the plant in the house because it was growing in a pot. Brought it in the house and put it under my plant light.
Yeah.
So for the next 8 weeks or so, it was in the house under the plant lights until all the little baby peppers were ready to be picked. And then I hung all those up to dry and put the plant back outside so it could die naturally. But the next spring,
come back.
I went out to look at it, and it was already starting to turn green again. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I didn't know pepper plants did that. And it came back and it grew more Tabasco peppers the next year. But then the third year, it was third spring, it was dead.
Oh, that's funny because when I was living in Indiana, one summer I tried to grow watermelon. And I laid a hay bed down for it and everything, and it vined out, was nice and green, and they got about this big and just stopped. And I mean, and they never really ripened. They basically, the vine started dying before, And I was so pissed. On the back edge of my garden was a hill like this, and I threw all those rotted watermelons down the side. Next year, Guess what I had all down the side of that freaking hill?
Watermelon.
Big some bitches that were 3 foot long. I was like, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Hello, dirty operations.
I think some plants just want you to put them in the ground and leave them the hell alone.
Don't
Yeah. Leave them alone.
Donna, why are you annoyed today?
I don't know, and I wish people would stop bringing up their annoyance.
Doing good, dirty.
What do you want? Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Donna.
There went another $1 in the pot.
Hey, that was for Nancy.
That's for anybody. I'm like Ken. I'm so sick of hearing people say they're sorry for shit they have no control of.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel bad, Donna.
Yeah, okay, I can accept that.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can accept I feel for you or something like that, but I'm sorry. Why? You didn't have nothing to do with it. So I tell my friend, I'm sorry, but I said, dude, you didn't have nothing to do with it. If you did, I'd already cut your throat.
Oh, jeez.
So what are you up to tonight, Cindy?
Not a whole lot. Just kind of being quiet today. It's been kind of windy and stuff. So, you know, when it like bitter cold wind, it just like goes to your bones, and it just, any place that you potentially had surgery ever, you can feel, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to stay inside.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my. What do I do with that? Oh, you done got in, huh? I sat turned to look at my care package I got today from the VA. She done got in. Yeah, I didn't even get to smell the box. She done cracked them open.
Well, I'm kind of bummed out. I got my order from one of my orders from Wish.
Yeah.
And I ordered this really cool ring. And
Is it
the
too
ring,
small?
no, the ring is supposed to look like this.
Okay.
But the only problem is the eyeball doesn't stay in.
Oh, wow.
So I got to get out my Gorilla Glue and get creative.
Well, I wouldn't use Gorilla Glue because Gorilla Glue doesn't dry clear.
Well,
Okay.
there's enough around the edge of the eyeball.
It won't show.
It won't show. No.
Okay. Yeah,
But-
Gorilla Glue does make a new glue that dries clear, but they're proud of it.
Yep. The other thing I got in the mail, my daughter is an artist and she has a shop on Etsy and she sells prints and stickers and stuff. And what she does is she takes music that she really likes and does, like, she prints out her mental picture of that song.
Yeah.
Like kind of what her first image is when she's listening to that song.
Yeah, what memories it brings to her. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a song called Jumpsuit by a band called 21 Pilots. And that is the print, or it's actually a sticker that I'm going to put on my car from that song.
All right.
So she came up with that all on her own and drew it out and then, you know, did it up on the computer and
put it on a sticker.
So,
yeah.
So that's going on the back of my car. First sticker on my car.
That's cool.
So.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry, Canadian Witches. I'm going to say I feel your pain.
There you go.
I'm learning.
That's it. I'm right there with you. No, I just can't stand it. I'm sorry. For what? You couldn't have stopped it. It's like someone today was talking about something, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "Hey, stop that shit." Well, it keeps happening. I said, "You want to know why it keeps happening? Look in the mirror. Who's standing in front of you? Me. Okay, that's the one that's allowing it to happen. Stop."
Yep.
I said, "You're not a kid no more. No one's gonna hold your hand."
Yep.
Oh. That's why I tell them, don't ask me for marriage advice because they have anything grown. They can't work it out on their own. My only advice to them, leave them. If you're that miserable, you can't figure out a way to solve it. Leave them. Yeah. That usually keeps them from asking you.
No kidding.
Everybody's talking about how bad they're hurting, and I'm like, yeah, our weather did a really sudden shift downwards with the temperature last night.
Yeah.
And man, I feel like somebody broke all my bones.
Oh, don't you just love that?
Ugh. Especially when I have shit to do. It's like, oh my God, just go away.
Yeah, I know. Like me, I got a ton of shit to do, and every time I get up, I'll just sit on the edge of bed and go, not today.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course, I'm in the position to be able to go, not today.
Mm-hmm.
I know not everybody has that luxury, but I do,
Yep.
and I use it a lot. Not today.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's like the back edge of the roof of the add-on back here. I told my brother that it's starting to leak. I figure, well, he'd want to get it fixed. Nah, he tells me tear it down.
Oh wow.
Said it's an add-on anyway, tear it down. So I guess he wants to tear it down. So hey, it's his house. It's his house. He can do what he wants with it. I don't use it anyway, so
Yeah.
it's a shame because it's a whole nother freaking 2 rooms and a bathroom.
Wow.
So, it is what it is.
Yep.
Well, he said they always had trouble with that leaking because they added on, and the way they added on, people don't do shit right, and it always leaks. You patch one spot. Oh. Yeah, there is Cherokee.
I thought I saw everything you said to me, Lisa. I'm not sure what I missed. You said you were 6 away from 1K. As long as YouTube doesn't take your subs away. YouTube was boring. That's all I see there. And I'm on live chat, so I don't know if I missed anything. Yeah, Cherokee, there's a song that goes like that.
Woo, mercy.
Does anybody else want a link to come up on panel? Got room.
I just want to say, Susan, that yesterday's first chat you did was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't type anything. I was just more listening than anything, but it was really good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. And if you or anybody else in chat or whatever can think of good topics for my mental health chat, get a hold of me and let me know, because I'm always willing to take suggestions on what people want to talk about in there. Oh, you're fine, Lisa. You didn't interrupt me.
Yeah.
Dave! Funny, Nancy.
Yeah, I don't need no topic for how to deal with annoying people. It's called tell them to go fuck off. Excuse my friend.
I think I've threatened this when my dad passed, and when my mom passed, and when Joey passed. I'm going to write a book saying what not to say to a person at their loved one's funeral, because I cannot believe the inappropriateness. Because I've been sick, I cannot tell you how many people, when we're at the receiving line at the end of the funeral, which I hated anyway, they go, "You were so sick, we thought you'd go first." Oh, thank you.
What the hell?
Yeah. I'm like, wow, okay, well, good to see you too.
I know my...
Or the other one is, well, all the people that we wanted to see go, and we never thought it would be that one. I know.
Right.
Talking about you.
I know when my boss died, her boyfriend, fiance, at the funeral, some of the stuff people said to him, he also got told that they thought he would go first by several people.
Wow.
And I'm just like, and what do you say? You just stand there going, well,
no,
and
no.
what do you say? Thank you?
No,
I mean,
I usually go, well, fuck you too.
I'm like, all I did was I said, thank you for coming, and I handed them off to David. Just kept the line moving. Just keep it moving, people.
Better than me, because I would have said, look, there's so much room in there. You want to join them?
Really? Really?
Maybe they'll give me a 2 for 1.
I couldn't believe the inappropriate things that people have said and done. And like I said, I think there should be a book out. So you need everybody, before you go to funeral, it's not going to be a long one. Just peruse it at your leisure and don't say any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Donna looks, if I'm reading this right, it looks like Anthony got propositioned at his wife's funeral
5 times.
Oh, gee.
What?
I had 3 of them say, look, I know this is sudden, your wife just passed, but if you start dating again, just look me up.
Oh,
and these were
my
supposed to be her friends.
Wow.
Quote.
Co-workers and friends. I was like, damn, she ain't even called you, motherfuckers.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got propositioned at my own wife's funeral.
Wow.
Even I had one to even have the nerve to ask me if I wanted a blowjob to calm me down.
Oh my God.
Okay, I've got to add this into my new book.
Yeah.
Do not ask grieving spouse for oral sex. Jeez.
I mean, you don't get me wrong. I mean, I was flattered, but I was kind of like, I'm at my wife's funeral, people. You know, your mind somewhere besides there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fucked up world, man.
When my mom died, I got told by several people, well, I know you two didn't get along, so maybe it's better this way. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, man. Well, just like my dad's funeral, I had to have two of his brothers and a cousin of mine put in jail. And two of them were supposed to be at the funeral as pallbearers, and still being at the funeral, they were at his shop robbing his tools.
Oh my God.
And the good thing, the neighbor was across the street. Him and his wife were just getting ready to leave to come by the funeral, to pay their respects. And they seen him loading shit in the truck, so they called, the funeral home and talked to me and my mom. And he said, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Call the guy." Well, I think it might. I don't care who it is. Call the law.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Supposed to be there. Period. And then when they called me back and told me who they arrested, I said, "Well, yeah, I know them." I said, "One's my cousin, the other two is his brothers, and two of them supposed to be here as pallbearers." Because I had to ask two of my friends, to help be pallbearers so we'd have enough people to carry them.
Right.
Wow.
And I'm like, "Seriously?" And then people's like, "Well, I can't believe you had them put in jail." I said, "You damn right."
Well, heck yeah.
I said, "I don't give a shit if it'd been his daddy. I put him in jail."
Right.
Because what it was, they didn't want to wait for the will because they knew they wouldn't get it. Nope.
What I love too is, okay, so I was the first person that they got to. Then David, then Joey's brother and sister-in-law, his sister, her husband, and then my in-laws, Joey's parents at the end. So I was first. My in-laws took up the rear. So I was first. And they would give me their condolences, and I would shake their hand and pass them off to David. And because I didn't just pass you off to David and I'm not standing there, they'd go, "David, how is your mom? Is she doing well?" I just said hello to you. You couldn't have asked me. I would have told you.
Oh yeah, talk in front of you in a third party.
Yeah. I'm right here.
Oh yeah, I've had to do that. Hey, I'm in the room, assholes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell your sister I don't want a blowjob and tell her to get the fuck out of the funeral home.
Kidding.
Yeah.
And then after the funeral, there was food that had been donated and stuff. And so, of course, David and I were some of the last ones to get there because we went outside and had a smoke. And then we got in there. And David says, "Oh, I forgot something in the car. Go ahead and get yourself a plate, Mom." So I went up. There literally was a wing and a roll left.
Oh yeah.
And I'll never forget, David goes, "What are you eating?" I said, "A wing and a roll. That's all that's left." He goes, "What?" And he called over to my sister-in-law. "You said you were going to make her a plate." "Well, I thought that Mom was." So they called her over. "Well, you can have the rest of mine. I don't want your half-eaten plate." No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's like my second wife's funeral. She worked for UPS. One of her top bosses stopped by Popeyes, ordered a bunch of box of chicken, to bring to the funeral for people to have something to eat.
Right.
And people, before we even got a chance to even think about going to eat something, they had people loading boxes of it up into their vehicles and leaving with it.
Oh, wow.
Now, I mean, not a few pieces in a plate. They were grabbing whole full boxes.
Damn.
Which there probably would have been plenty. I would have told them I'll grab a box anyway, but it's the fact they did it before anybody got to eat.
Yeah. Oh, and then while I'm sitting there with my wing and my roll, two of Joey's cousins come running at me, and David say, "You need to go back in the sanctuary." I'm like, "Why?" They go, "There's drama." I'm like, "Really?" So I go in there. Two of Joey's aunts are dividing up the flowers that was sent to us for Joey because they wanted to take it to different people's graves, like their mom and their dad's graves and stuff. Like, no, you put those down. Those aren't yours. You did not ask me. "Well, I think my son sent this one." I don't care. He didn't send it to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, it was so funny. Well, I'm sitting there arguing with his aunts thinking, it's not even an hour since the funeral was finished. What are you doing to me? The side door opened. All of a sudden, Joey's car pulls up at 192. It's my brother-in-law. And all of a sudden, my brother-in-law, not Joey's brother, but my sister's husband, Dave, Joey's best friend, and my David, they start chucking all the flowers into the car and go, take them now, bitch. I was like, oh, shit. Unbelievable. I'm like, what do you mean there's drama in the sanctuary? How?
Hey, after my second wife's funeral, half my family, half my in-laws don't talk to me no more because I told them all off right there in the funeral. I was so loud, the funeral director was, I was like, no, don't tell me, shh, motherfucker. I gave you $13,000. You can kiss my goddamn ass. I'll be as loud as I want to be.
Well, my in-laws have decided, since we're financially tight, that they were going to give me $500. I'm like, okay, because they don't offer money up. So I'm like, okay, because I knew there was a catch. Here's the catch. They want me to go down to the courthouse and change my name back to my maiden name.
Nope.
They don't want me having Lopez anymore. I'm like, you can take your $500, shove it up your butt. I married Joey. And they go, well, you fulfilled your contract. It was till death do us part. I'm like, get out of my face. So I don't talk to him either. So I understand, Anthony.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and see, and the sad thing, if you would have done it, they would have made you look like the bad person. Oh, she couldn't have waited to get rid of his name.
Exactly. They wouldn't have said the whole story. They would just said, wow, she went back to Shaw really fast, didn't she?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's bizarre how people act right after the funeral and shortly after. And you're like, are you all high?
Well, that's like 2 years after mine. I had parts of my family said, well, I don't think you should be dating. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you think.
Next time I need, somebody to plan out my schedule, I'll call you. But until then.
Yeah. Well, they tried to tell me 2 years wasn't long enough. I'm like, where's the rule book says, yeah. I said, you do you and I'll do me.
Exactly. Well, and people are telling me on the 18th, it'll be 2 years for Joey. And they're like, well, it's already been 2 years. You need to get out there. And so Joey's cousin was telling me that if I ever decide to date again and get married, she said, you have to have a prerequisite. And I'm like, what's that? She said, make sure their last name is Lopez. So that way you'll forever be a Lopez.
Yeah. I know. I just, I'm a person that everybody mourns in their own way, in their own time. And for someone to take, you're not ready or you need to get out there, they need to mind their own damn business.
Yep.
Because regardless what you're going to do, they're going to talk bad about you.
No kidding. If I dance to the right, I should have gone to the left. If I go to the left, I should have gone to the right.
Yeah.
I never.
If you do it and they think it's too early, they're going to say, well, that bitch didn't waste no time. And then if you take too long, well, yeah.
I'm like, so it's crazy, Anthony.
138 over 81. That's good. Right.
Good job.
Yeah, better than what it normally is.
I'm paying attention. I just got company for a second, so I'm still here.
Hello, company. Don't get in the camera. We'll put you all over YouTube.
Nice. Will do, Gaffa.
Leave me out of it, Gaffa.
Well, I'll go for the shenanigans, but the all night sex, you out of your freaking mind. I gave that shit up in my 30s.
But I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I just wanted to say thank you, Susan, for yesterday. And
you're
just
welcome.
wanted to chat with y'all for a second because it's been a stressful day. And so I just enjoy y'all's company very much.
I'm glad you decided to come up, Cindy. It's always good to see you.
You enjoy our company? Jesus, you need to get out, lady.
Well, I don't, so you're it. Why are you leaving, Cherokee?
You're like, dear Lord, help this woman.
No kidding. Help this woman, Lord. She's a nut job. Well, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in chat.
I'll see.
All right.
Mine
Okay,
would be,
bye.
dear Lord. Mine would be, dear Lord, this lady needs a nut job.
No kidding. No kidding.
All right, later.
Love you, Dave Larson. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Shit. What do you want? Don't tell me. Go ask Mama. She's the one to eat it.
I'm going to throw the link down in the chat in case anybody wants to grab it.
All right. Shit, that's right. It's only Thursday.
Yep. It's Thursday.
Kept thinking it was Friday. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because my show's on Friday.
Yeah, I bet Ken wishes it was Friday.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does.
That
Right.
foot of his is just hurting real bad.
You're not going outside. I know why you went outside. You're not. That's the raccoon's food. You leave the raccoon alone. Besides, that raccoon can eat that shit. You can't. You get sick. So go on. No? You beg me all you want. You got a pad in there. If you got pissed, go to the pad.
No, Dave, he hasn't been here.
Oh, on Fridays, Cindy, I watch Ancient Aliens on I don't forget what channel it comes on. History.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's on Friday nights at 9.
Right on.
Ancient Aliens. Ain't too many shows I tune the TV in for anymore, but that's one of them. Well, I watch all the garage channels, like Phantom Garage and Counting Cars and stuff like that. I still watch.
Yeah.
Gas Monkey's Garage. I don't watch that too much anymore because shit. The mechanic dude ain't with them no more, so Aaron went on his own. He ain't got a show, but he's got his own shop. He does YouTube, so he's got a YouTube channel. I've been watching the new one, the Misfit Garage.
Okay.
The guys that used to work for Richard Rollins from Gas Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nancy is lurking as always. What? No. I told you no. Nope. You can beg and dance all you want. No. I ain't your mama. No. Wanna go in your kennel? You wanna go lay down in your kennel?
Oh yeah, Dave. Jay Leno has a good car show.
I like watching his stuff.
Yeah. I don't really watch Jaylen's Garage too much because he really don't do none of his own work.
He
I like
just
to
shows
watch
off cars and stuff and has fun driving.
or shows off his mechanic doing the work. Yeah. There's a difference between being a car guy and a guy that has money to own cars. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like guys that actually get their hands into it. I mean,
Yeah.
he
Yikes! I didn't mean to do that. What happened? Did I do
you
that?
turn your camera off.
Yeah,
You
but
turn your camera off.
oh, I must have bumped you or something to make you leave the stream.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta change this picture. That's not my picture. That's not
No.
me. Oh, I hit the
Yeah.
wrong. I'll
It's in
remember
the
how to do this eventually.
There you go. Yeah.
There I
What do you
am.
want? Ooh, cheese crackers. That's what I want. I'll wait till you get back.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just
Oh,
got my.
I'm over there. I gotta grab me something to drink and snack on.
Oh, no problem.
It's snack time.
Does anybody want to come up on panel? I put the link in the chat, but nobody's jumping at the bait. So.
Hey, don't get up or get your ass up here with us.
How are you, Dave? Oh, in case y'all didn't notice, I hit 250 subs last night. So,
All right.
not big time, but moving up in the world.
Hey, more than what you had a few days ago.
I've gained 35 in the last month, so
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
Yeah, I gotta start. Yeah. What the hell I done with it? I don't know where I done it.
15 people in here, and nobody wants to come up on panel.
Well, you gotta realize. Well, no, it's 8:09 now, so of course it'd be 6-something, 7-something their time.
Yeah.
A lot of them dealing with the kiddies and shit.
Yeah.
I know Lisa is anyway.
Yeah. Well, she's on the same time zone as you are, so but yeah, she's probably putting kids to bed and stuff.
Yeah.
What did they add, Donna? You're talking about the box with the circle inside? At least I've got one of those. Maybe that's something different. Control music videos and stuff? Huh. I don't have one of those. Yeah, I don't have one of those, Donna.
I just realized what you named your don't buy cheap slushy mix.
Oh, you just caught that now?
Yeah. I just usually see someone's live, I go to it.
Yeah, I know exactly. I'm trying to come up with a good topic for Saturday's dog training chat. Haven't had much luck. My brain ain't working that direction yet. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Usually about half an hour before I started, I end up thinking of something, but I need more time to prepare than that.
Who was that? Oh, that's Dolly, Beanie and Dolly. Next time I see Beanie and Dolly, I need to talk to them. They put a video up, which wasn't really that bad of a video, but they left the comments turned off, and I think it's because they're afraid of people make comments. And I try to tell people, don't let them make you afraid. Because I don't give a shit what kind of video you make. Somebody's going to have a shitty comment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. And they can be deleted.
Yep. Oh, Dave, I bought a gallon jug of cheap cola flavoring or cola syrup for my slushie maker, and it took 600 calories. Hi, Shandog. Took 600 calories worth of syrup to make it taste like something other than ice, but it definitely did not taste like cola.
Yeah.
Gross. So, yeah. As soon as I have the $20, I'm going to buy the SodaStream stuff again.
I wonder if anybody's making knockoffs of that yet.
Knock off what?
The SodaStream mixes.
Oh.
You know, after a while, somebody starts making knockoffs. You know what I'm talking about, like another company making it.
So far, I haven't seen any cheap ones.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the mix, though.
Oh.
Yeah, so far I haven't seen anything but SodaStream brand. Hello.
So when you feel the need to train people instead of the dogs.
Well, Cesar Millan actually says he trains people and rehabilitates dogs.
But it's true though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You rehab the animal and reteach the asshole that fucked them up to begin with.
Dave, I could return it, but I got it off Amazon, so I'd have to send it back. And
Yeah.
I would have to pay for shipping because I'm the one who decided I didn't like it. It wasn't their screw up. And sending a gallon of liquid is expensive.
Yep.
And I will suck it up and use it for now until I can get something else. And just.
I wonder if he can reduce it.
What's that?
I wonder if it well, it depends on what's all in it, if you can reduce it.
Oh yeah, that's
make it thicker.
A really interesting idea. Boil it down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Reduce it, get a lot of moisture out of it, make it thicker.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it ain't gonna help with the calories, but at least you won't have to use so much of it.
Yeah, because that's the big difference between. Well, there's several big differences between SodaStream and this stuff. SodaStream just has less calories per serving.
Right.
And yeah, it's a lot thicker, so you use a lot less of it.
Right.
And I can get diet, which has 0 calories, so yeah. And it's not made with aspartame, so it doesn't taste gross.
They probably use stevia.
Yep. That's I think that's what they use.
Yeah. I don't like that. That's why I never care for Diet Coke, because that aspartame aftertaste.
And I get migraines. I've always gotten migraines from aspartame, so I've always had to stay away from it. Oh.
Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Lisa says she feels the need all the time. Let's say Thursday. Yeah.
So what do you call the picture there? Or what's it? It's just called jumpsuit. It's not like a song I'm calling. No. That's neat. It's frozen rain for a while out there. It's a real
Oh, I'm doing good, Shane, dog.
awesome control out. Fucking interesting.
You can go and you know me, I ain't gonna complain.
Big Jeep, Hobby tires.
I don't drop my troubles on other people. Try not to, anyway.
Cherokee, are you putting the actual link, like typing in the link in your about, hitting edit and then typing your link in there in all, the whole thing, http www dot, whatever.
Well, you know why I used to tell people?
And then it'll turn it into a hyperlink for you.
Well, I tell people usually what to do is go to your PayPal and get your PayPal me up to where it shows you and your deal, and you go up there and copy what's in the actual box.
Yeah.
Because it's got the HTTP and all that in front of it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I did to make my About Me page. Was I just went up and copied that whole thing and
in the address box. Yeah.
Well, Cindy, it's rather restrictive, and I understand if you're trying to lose weight, you have to be restrictive with yourself, but it's more restrictive than I would like. I don't know how to describe it. And I've only been on it for like 2.5 days. So I can't really give you hey, I've lost this much weight or anything like that.
Yeah. Not enough to hoop and holler about anyway, right?
You can't get your description unprivate. I have no idea what that means. I didn't know your description could be private. Huh.
I don't know.
Cherokee, you might want to go into the YouTube like troubleshooting, troubleshoot my account kind of thing, I think it's called, and see if you can get some information from there, because there's all sorts of topics in there about fixing stuff in your account.
Yeah, there's videos of it. Yeah.
That would be one of the things they would probably cover is, stuff like that. So that might be a place to go to get information on how to do it. I'll be right back. No, you're not going outside. Oh. It's snowing.
All right.
I guess Nancy looks like is going back to more than this much snow.
Oh.
They've declared a snow emergency upcoming for Seattle. They're looking at possibly a foot of snow.
Oh. Well, welcome home, Nancy.
Oh yeah. They're telling people now, if you don't, check your supplies. If you don't have a shovel, go buy one now. If you don't have salt, go buy it now, today.
Yeah,
Don't
but
wait until there's a quarter inch of snow on the road.
yeah,
Get
but
it now.
where she lives, she don't have to worry about all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they made a general announcement on
Right.
King 5 News that, if you can't, if you can, go get your stuff now before the snow starts. Okay, Cindy. Have a good rest.
I always made a habit if I lived in any kind of snow belt area, I got a blower. I don't care if it's a gas blower or electric blower. I got some kind of blower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of shoveling that we do, we literally shovel our, 5x6 front porch down 3 steps and, another 2.5 feet to the front gate, and maybe out the front gate a little bit if we need to.
Right.
So it takes all of 5 minutes. Hey, Carrie Ann.
Hey, Carrie Ann. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Just enough to get in and out of your own walkway there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to shovel a area for the dogs to poop in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God forbid if they got to stand in the snow and poop.
Well, they're both short, and we just got a blizzard of 17 inches of snow over Christmas. So
yeah,
had to do some shoveling for them. They couldn't even get out their own doggy door. I had to completely shovel off the back deck because their doggy door was snowed in.
Yeah, the dog I used to have, his name was Ranger. You open the door, and I lived in Indiana, and he dove into the snow. And he's probably about 3 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
It was funny. One year he run off the front stoop and dove in the snow, and I had to go get his ass because it was so deep. He was steadily trying to haul his butt. I figured when I heard him whining, I figured, yeah, he needs help. Yeah.
Okay, Ken said that's a 10 by 10 porch. I've never measured it. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It looks small to me.
No wonder she thinks so small. Yeah, my buddy's wife, he said, oh, he's huge. And I said, look, baby girl, it's not my fault that he convinced you that 3 inches is a foot, okay? Oh, man. That's like my friend. His wife went and bought one of those 70-inch TVs. And she got mad because she was measuring the screen. And she called up and said they're freaking lying to people. I said, what do you mean? She said, I measured across that screen. It's not 70 inches. I said, what do you mean across? She said, I went from the left to right. I said, that's not how you measure a screen. You go from corner to corner. She goes, well, that don't make no sense. I said, well, that's how you measure a TV, from corner to corner, not left to right, corner to corner.
Hey, Julie.
She's like, oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, because she just walked up to the screen and went, hey, wait a minute. I said, no, it's not how it works.
Come torture us with your clock, Julie.
What are you talking about? I need my dose of TikTok. Come on. My rhythm's off today. You need to get up here.
Anybody else that wants to use that link is more than welcome to.
That's what it was. I lost my rhythm. You got to come back up here with the TikTok. I was humping a pillow for 10 minutes before I realized it. I always want to get me one of them big size stuffed bears you see, on TV. Just come in the living room with a house full of people, throw it in the middle of the floor, and start humping it.
You would too, wouldn't you?
Just to see their reaction. Have a camera set up somewhere, just come in there with that bear, throw it on the floor, and do like a dog, just and then fall over and do the little. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the funny part about doing this on StreamYards and then having my YouTube up. I got to see you do that twice.
Yeah.
Dave said last time he heard Julie, the clock was missing.
Yeah.
What? Come here. Come here. Hi.
Hello, Chloe. So leave me alone. Get my head scratched.
You know, fly away.
No, we prefer you just come on panel, okay?
I don't care what you're doing in your sex life. Just hop on panel and talk to us.
A little TMI there, but come on up.
I'm not the only one that was thinking that.
Yeah, no.
I need to start doing more videos of the dogs, Dave, just because I've caught him doing funny stuff, but I don't have my camera out, and I need to just start sneaking up on him and having my camera out like a lot of the time and being ready to video.
Tell you what, next time you got an extra $20, and I know sometimes extra $20 are at Walmart, go to the aisle where it says "as seen on TV."
And
they have the little cop cameras. The little
I've thought about that.
Yep. That way you can put one like aiming where they normally do their craziness, and then have one on you in case you're walking in and you catch it. You got it on film.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because I think they're like $19.99 for two of them.
Yeah.
So I seen them at Walmart, and I was like, I got to get me one of those. just to have for a clip on.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Just like to go out and play with them, to put that on, because that's when Chloe does her crazy shit, is when we're outside playing.
Yeah.
She's got such short, stubby legs and a long body, and she doesn't look like she would run very gracefully. But holy crap, she can rip from one end of my yard to the other before I even notice she's done it.
That's the way Marley is. She's like, she'll take off in the house so fast, she's peeling out on the linoleum.
Yep.
Because she can't get a grip, and then she finally gets grip, and it's
Yep. Okay, Carrie Ann.
All right.
And a lot of times we'll just be laying here on the couch watching TV, and Spike will get a wild hair up his ass and start picking on Chloe a little bit, and she'll wrestle right back, and pretty soon I've got a full out WWE couch.
Yeah.
And I'd love to catch some of that on video because it's pretty funny when they do it. So Dave, you might get your wish sooner than you think.
I was like, Marley, I want to get have a good enough camera to where they don't. Because usually, if I come out with my camera in hand, she knows I got a camera and she acts normal.
Yeah.
I want to get one of them little cop. That way I can go outside because I get a kick out. She'll run outside and the raccoon will be out there.
Come on, rat.
And she terrorizes the raccoon because the raccoon, for the best part, just tries to act like she's not there. Well, finally, the raccoon, she gets enough of Marley and she turns around and does that that growl they do.
Yep.
And it's so funny because Marley be like, "Oh, I'm going to eat your ass." And when the coon has enough and does that little growl they do, that little gurgling growl, fucking Marley runs off. Yeah. She runs off screaming like something killed her,
Yep.
And all the coon did was turn around and go, "Get the hell out of here."
Hello, Julie.
Hey, so what happened to your slushy machine?
Oh, nothing happened to my slushy machine.
Oh.
I made the mistake of ordering cheap syrup, and I ordered a gallon of it, and it takes 600 calories of the syrup worth of the syrup to make it taste like anything other than ice, but it still doesn't taste good. And so
Yeah.
I'm gonna order the diet cola soda stream syrup because
Ooh,
that's
yum.
got no calories and it tastes good. So
Yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah, it's just the fact no one wants to be eating a 600 calorie slush.
Well, yeah, no kidding. It makes you wonder, like the ones that, like at the gas stations that you get in that, how many calories are in those things?
that's got me wondering too. I've never thought about it. I thought I was just sucking down a bunch of ice with a little bit of flavoring in it. No.
Yep. Hi,
Sucking
Terry.
down concentrated sugar.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
makes you wonder.
In the convenience store, they're using that same cheap syrup.
Uh-huh.
Yep. But a lot more of it to make it taste good.
Yep, they're making batches of it.
I love regular ices, like the original ices.
Yep.
Cherry ones. Oh, I love those so much.
Yeah, I remember the original slushies from 7-Eleven. Remember those?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We used to get a Slurpee after church every Sunday when I was growing up. So
That's
very
the one I
important part of
remember.
my childhood.
Yeah. We don't have any more 7-Elevens. They all closed.
Yeah, did they all close up?
Not
No,
all of
a friend of mine's got like 3 of them still where he lives in California. There was 4 of them when I was in LA. So,
They must just have them out the West Coast then.
well, they probably just liquidated some of them when they filed bankruptcy, but left the other ones open.
Yeah, because like where I live in Iowa, there's none
Yeah.
anymore.
Well,
We used to have them.
They're still here, the buildings, but they all became Circle
Oh
K.
yeah, there's something else. Yeah, that's Circle K.
Yeah.
Or either that they just closed up completely.
Yeah.
Julie,
Yeah.
look, it's a ring.
Oh, cool.
Unfortunately, the eyeball doesn't stay in.
Oh, bummer.
Glue it in. But what's funny is
Where'd you get it?
my best friend has a ring that looks exactly like this.
Oh,
I got
that's
it off
cool. Where?
Wish.
Oh, Wish. Yeah. They've got
It
so
was-
much stuff.
All I had to do was pay shipping for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten some stuff from there that way, but it takes forever to get.
I ordered that on the 26th of December and I got it today. So that wasn't too bad. And the first thing I ordered on the 23rd of December was a shirt. And I got that like a week ago.
I'm
So-
still waiting for stuff that I ordered before Christmas.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've
I'm
heard
starting to
people,
wonder if I'll ever get it.
I've had people tell me that, but I'm like her. The longest I'm wait is like a week to 2 weeks. Now, the only time I waited when they sent me this, it took a month to get this.
Huh.
That was the only thing it took the longest was that, and that was about a month. It was a day shy of being a month, but
It's worth it for the price.
Yeah, because I only paid $12 for this whole thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with a boom mic on it.
Nice.
It's even got the removable sock, for the windsock.
Yep.
I got one kind of like that for Christmas, and I can't figure out how to, the cards that come with them. You have to do something with them before they work. What do they call it?
You got to format it.
I can't figure out how to format it because it doesn't. The instructions don't tell you how, and I can't figure out how to format it.
On mine, you stick it in and you go on the screen here, and then you see it says format, and you do that, and it'll format the card.
Mine doesn't say that though, so I'm like, oh, so I don't know what to do.
Well, format it in your computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you do that?
If you have an adapter card to, or like a
or
like
this
I
right here.
Yeah, where you can plug you put the card into that. It's a card reader.
Yeah, you plug it in here and you stick it in the USB port.
Yeah. It what it does is it reads your card like it's another drive on your computer, and then you can tell it to format the card then.
And if it asks you what format you want to use, because like mine does, not all computers do, but mine does, I always format it in PAL.
And what?
Cherokee, don't delete PayPal. That's the best way to get paid.
Yeah.
We can work on this. I'm sure there's somebody that can walk you through what you need to have done. But PayPal is the best way to get paid because they don't charge you
30% like the rest of them.
They don't rip you off as far as using their services.
Yeah, because you use anything else, you're gonna pay 30 and 40% or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Anthony, you said it was called PAL format?
Yeah.
Like PAL?
Yeah. Just like PAL. Yeah.
Okay. And I need to get a card reader.
Yeah. And you can get card readers at Walmart. That's where I got this. I paid like $5 some change, and like
is there a certain kind that you need to get, or are they all the same?
No, you get like the one I got. It's universal. Any card they make it fits.
Okay, so got like a universal one.
Like mine, it's what they call combo 5. Yeah.
It covers the main types of cards.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, because I can put the big one in there, the regular SD. I can put the TF ones. I also put a SIM card in here from my phone too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And somewhere I got another one where I can rewrite cards.
I've got an adapter card that I set my the memory card from my phone into, and then I plug that into my card reader.
Right.
So,
well, you can buy ones that look like this too, but it only does this. So,
yeah.
That's one that goes in USB and it does the regular SIM card, not the micro.
Yeah.
It does these here, the ones like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the regular memory cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what mine looks like that I have to do.
Yeah. Well, if you already have one that looks like this, even if you
I don't have one. I don't have any card readers.
Yeah, Walmart's got tons of them. Trust me. There'll be so many there you get a headache looking at them.
I don't need that.
Well, no, that's what I said. Do like me, just buy the combo one because it's got all of them.
Okay.
And if you go to Walmart.com and look before you actually go to Walmart, you'll have a much better idea of what you have to stock at that store, and also kind of what you're looking for.
Yep.
You'll kind of be able to recognize it a little easier, and you could actually order it online.
That's what I was going to say, because I have an app on my phone where I can buy stuff and then just go and pick it up, like where they bring it out to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that in my Walmart too. You ain't even got to go in no more. You just go around the side, and they got 5 lanes. You pull in.
Yep.
Throw on the barcode on your phone. The little guy wheels the cart out and loads it in the trunk and waves at you.
Yep. That's what we have too.
And the sad thing is, the first time I used it, I'm driving off going, "You lazy fat fucker."
Well, I do it because my foot's really bothering me anyway. I have a lot of pain in my foot, so
I know.
it's really hard for me to walk.
I'm driving off thinking of how many lazy son of bitches that can actually walk.
Yeah.
Use that and then complain, "I'm fat." Well, you didn't get out of the car.
I appreciate services like that for me anyway.
Yeah.
Because going into a store, if I don't either take my anxiety medication or
that's my deal too. I have that too.
I have a really hard time walking through a big busy store like Walmart.
Me too.
Even PetSmart, there's not usually a lot of people in there, but it's so closed in and full of stuff that I get really overwhelmed in there. So for me to be able to order something online and just go literally to the front of the store, just walk in the doors and walk 3 feet and tell them my name, they hand me my stuff, and I'm out of the store within a minute.
Yep. I'm the same way. I have a lot of anxiety with that too.
Well, even when you, like at mine, even if you do the order and store pickup, now you don't even have to go to the back. When you walk in, there's this big giant column in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk up to it and you take your phone with the barcode, and the door goes. See that? They'll go. Here's your shit.
Yep.
You ain't even got to talk to nobody. You just take it out of the deal and walk out.
Yeah, that's my way. I like it. Less stress.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you. I get really stressed out with crowds and those stores. I'm like, ugh.
And also that tower now, when you do returns, like you go online and say, "Hey, I want to return it." They give you an RMA number to enter, and you put it right back in that same machine.
Oh, really? You don't have to go.
Nope, you get your money back.
Oh, cool! You don't have to go stand in those lines.
Nope.
Oh, I hate that.
You walk up to the machine, you put the RMA number in it. It prints out a little, sticker deal to put on the box. You stick it in that deal, and it scans it. And then if you bought it with like your card, it's right back on your card.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Is that Walmart that does that?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if they're all doing it, but my Walmart does, because they actually
they probably all do. Then
they got a little aisleway. When you walk in the store, you walk to the far left and you walk right up to that machine. That's the only way to get in and out to that machine. Yeah.
Yeah, ours doesn't do anything like that yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming.
I think ours does, because I know they said that they have little kiosk things where you pick up your packages. Like they said.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. When you go to that kiosk in front of it, you like if you go online, you tell them, "Hey, I want to return this." They actually give you an RMA number. You write it down. And when you go up to that kiosk, you just punch that number in. It spits out the deal, the stick on the box.
Yeah.
And then right before you stick it in that machine, it scans it to know, hey, he put it in the box. We got it,
Oh, cool.
And like if you bought with your like a debit card or credit card, it's straight
just
back
puts it right back on your card then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken.
Hello, Julie, aka TikTok. Well, yeah. No, a lot of people they're like, "Oh, that's neat." And I said, "Yeah, it's neat, but you got to understand, the better people get to use that, the less of you are going to have a job."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I said, "Keep asking for that $20 and $30 an hour, you moron." That machine just got your $20 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't blame them.
What's that, Anthony?
So you can't blame them, just like that CEO of McDonald's said. McDonald's is a stepping stone, not a career.
Yep.
I knew someone, my son's girlfriend worked for Walmart, though, and they treat their employees kind of crappy, though.
Well, yeah. Ever since Sam Walton died, because the kids run it now.
Yeah.
and they don't give a two rat's ass about you.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I hated working there, but she's not working there anymore either. Like you said, it was a stepping stone for her. She works.
Well, I worked there for a long time, but when I was working there, Sam Walton was still alive.
So it's very different.
I remember that man coming to the stores himself.
Wow.
And he talked to almost everybody he could talk to. I mean, he'd come up and ask you how you doing, how you feeling, what you thought. You know what I'm talking about? But since he died, that all died with him. Yeah, that all died with Sam Walton.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but look how many companies, that the main founders pass away and leave it to the kids. And
it changes. NASCAR's like that.
Yep.
NASCAR, it went downhill so bad when the kids.
But that's because they were all a bunch of fillers.
Yeah. Well, their kid, that one kid, he's not even running anymore. He got into drugs and everything. It's really sad.
They started changing the policy. They were thinking with their fillers and not logic. Yeah. And they basically running it. Just like Sears. That's what happened to Sears. Look how big Sears was for how many years. And then when all the founders died off and gave it to the kids, they all started just running it into the ground.
Yep.
Now they're bankrupt and closing left and right,
Yeah, Sears and Kmart both, which is, they're together basically.
Well, they bought Kmart. Sears bought Kmart hoping it would help them out of the drag, but
it didn't.
Well, I can tell you what happened. The board of directors finally fired all the kids.
Oh, really?
From control, but it was already too late. They already done damage.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was not knowing how to run a business, drugs, spending the money faster than the company was making it.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yep. Not reinvesting into the company. That's like around here. I see so many small business startups, and they never think to reinvest the money back. I tell people, I don't care what kind of business you operate. Your first 3 to 4 years, all your profits going to go back into reinvestment.
Well, you have to.
Yep. Or you won't make it.
Yep. The puppies.
When I worked for myself for the first 3 years, I didn't make a check at all.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do.
I did good to pay my own light bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the fourth year before I could actually give myself a salary.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was a weak ass salary, but it was a salary.
Chloe and Spike.
Peanut butter.
Chloe and Spike.
She can stick her nose in the jar.
Yeah,
but she can't reach them,
so she can't get a treat out.
She's like, "Hang on, let me figure out how to fold these jaws back. I'll get in there."
You gotta wait for me to do it, don't you?
She looked at me like, "You mean lady, you're teasing."
Take it. Then you got Spike, who won't actually take the treat. He just sits there and licks it while I'm holding it.
I have it. One of my dogs is like that. It's like, oh my God.
Chloe's like, "I'll help you."
Yeah.
And then my other one's a beagle, and he'll like almost take your hand off to get the treat.
You know how you stop a dog from doing that?
How?
The best way that we've found, anyway, it was actually something Ken taught me. You take the treat. Hold on. Oh, I'll show you. Okay.
I thought you got your hand stuck.
Put the treat in your hand like this. Let's see if I can do this. Put the treat in your hand like this, and see how I put this one back here like this, like if you went like that.
Yeah.
Oh, like
you
on their
put
nose?
it back here like this, and hold the treat here, and if they start to come towards you too fast, just go like that.
On the nose.
There you go. And yeah, it'll kind of snap whatever part of their mouth is closest. And it doesn't do it hard because you don't have a lot of force when you're doing it. It just surprises them and gets them to back off. Yeah. It gets them to back off. And at the same time, you say gentle or easy, and always say the same thing when you do
The
it.
same word.
Yeah. And then you'll start to recognize when they're going to come at you, and you just say the word and see if that works after a couple times.
Yeah, and then you don't have to do the finger thing, right?
Well, see, like mine, I still do it, but I'm like her. I get in that stance where I'm ready, but I also tell them too. You got always use the command easy.
Yep.
You know, let them know you're coming at it. Come easy, because if not, you're gonna get flicked in the nose.
Yep.
And like I said, don't really hurt them. It just, you know, all of a sudden that little bump in the nose, they're like, oh, what the hell?
Yep.
Yeah. But like Beanie's like Spike, he'll barely just, you know, like he's scared to do it. You know, like, I don't want to bite you. Now, Barley, she gets excited, and I got to tell her, easy. You know?
When
My
we got,
first,
he was a little shark, and he got popped in the nose a couple times and figured it out. So,
my first beagle that I got was named Beanie.
Yeah. I call him Beanie Weenie.
I think I did that too.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't you want your treats?
Hey, Susan, have you ever had a dog, you give it a treat and it does the nose thing?
Uh-uh.
I had a dog, you could put a treat in front of her and she would move it around, nosing it for like a good 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm looking at her like, cuckoo, cuckoo. You know, like with somebody with OCD that's got to turn the light off 2 or 3 times, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She'll sit there and she'd move it to the left, move to the right, move to the left, move to the right. And then and she'd do that for the longest time. And then she'd kind of like she was sniffing over top of it, and then she'd pick it up and eat it. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, it reminded me on that show, Who Loves Raymond. Remember his brother used to take
Oh, he'd have to touch his
nose.
isn't it? Yeah.
And then eat it.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert would go, and then eat it. That's what it reminded me of. Just going,
Oh, he touched his chin, wasn't it?
yeah, he would touch something with his chin.
Yeah, his chin.
He'd stick it to his chin and then put it in his mouth.
That was funny. I love that show.
Who Loves Raymond? Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah. I love his mom and dad. They cracked me up.
Oh, I know. They're both dead now.
My parents the same way. They talk to each other the same way.
They're both dead now.
Dead.
The guy that played Raymond. No. Who was which one? I didn't ever really watch the show too often. Who was the bigger of the two brothers?
That was Robert.
Okay, Robert. The guy that played Robert was on Law and Order SVU as a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like as a child molester. Oh my God. Like, you know, he's kind of goofy and stuff on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
I mean, other than being physically recognizable as the same person, he was not recognizable as the same person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, because he was playing a villain.
It took me a couple of minutes to recognize where I knew him from. Yeah. Because he was like a completely different person, like totally creepy and nasty and, you know.
That's
he talked about that because when he did that scene, he was actually on a show. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was on a talk show, and he said he wished he would have never done that.
Why?
Because people label him as that.
Really?
Even knowing that he's a known actor.
That's a good actor that can do something like that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you still have people with that. You know what I always say, you have people with the mob mentality. You know, just like in your neighborhood, someone can say, "Oh, she did this," and have no proof he did it, but they'd have half the neighborhood believing you did it.
Yeah. Are you serious? It was a freaking show. God.
I know, but these small brain people think.
Oh my God.
He did that acting. He did the acting too good. He must have done it somewhere.
Oh God.
Cherokee, that's why you're having problems accessing it. being able to change it from private to public, because you're on a phone, you cannot do that. You have to do that on a computer.
Yeah.
So don't give up on PayPal. Just when you get access to a computer, then you can get on there and fix it.
Yeah, because you can't do everything on the phone.
Yeah, Donna, he probably clicked on my link from his, on YouTube, on his YouTube app. He didn't type anything to get here.
Right.
He just clicked on the picture of my chat and popped into my chat.
Right.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, and who was on the other guy on the show? Morgan Freeman was on there. He made the host have a meltdown. Well, the host was kind of one of those. I can't remember what that guy's name is, but he's kind of borderline a snowflake. And he was asking Morgan Freeman about, how in the past most black people in their acting had, they were either the guy getting killed or lynched, and always representing the bad side of things.
Yeah.
And the guy was making it sound like that's the only thing they could get. And Morgan Freeman simply looked at him and says, no. He said, the problem is they accepted those roles. Yeah. They knew the roles they were getting and they got paid for it. So whose fault is it?
Yep.
He said, if they would have just said, no, I'm not going to be that type of actor, and you're not going to label me as that, and I'm not taking your money. He said, but no, they took the money and ran like most people do. And then they want to boo-hoo about it years later. When he said that, the guy was like, because he had no comeback to him because he's talking to a black guy. He can't say, well, you racist piece of shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, if a white guy would have said that, it'd been like, you racist piece.
Your ferret. I've never seen your ferret before. He was stretching in the cage. He was stretching up in the corner. Yeah.
Like a washboard. Yeah.
That's cute. What's his name?
Maximilian, but I call him Max. There he goes again. He gets in the corner and he just does a little ripple.
That's so cute. Hi.
Ferrets are awesome.
Well, no,
I used to have a ferret named Armand.
So his name is Max?
Yeah. His real name is Maximilian, but I call him Max for short. What they doing, huh? You see Marley?
So do you just have one?
Yeah, he's my last one. Yeah. After him, there'll be no more.
Oh.
Well, I'm just getting away from animals, period. So I don't want to have to worry about who's going to take care of who when I decide to just get a hair up my ass, jump in the car, and go.
That's true. I hear where you're coming from on that. Right. It is hard when you have pets and you want to go somewhere. And
yeah. Well, yeah, because her sister just went through that not long ago. She had some stuff she really needed to do. But you know how hard it is to find people to watch 3 cats and 9 dogs?
Oh, yeah, that would be 9 dogs.
Yeah. And
cats,
it's not happening. Yeah.
Cats aren't quite as bad because,
Yeah, but like here, I can't have cats in here because she's allergic to them.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not bringing 9 dogs in my house. No. I got 2, and that's more than enough.
If you're not on that real late, come get me and I'll rub your back.
No, I just like my niece was griping because she can't travel. First of all, whose fault was it you had 9 kids?
Yeah.
And that, and only 2 of them got the same daddy.
Oh, geez. Damn.
Well, she's one of them brain dead ones that thought, oh, I have a baby, that'll make everything better. No.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, if a guy doesn't want to be with you in that way, I don't give a shit if you have 1 kid or 9 kids. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
And apparently all this threatening putting them in jail for child support and all that don't work either because it still ain't working.
Yeah, I was one of those people who discovered the hard way that having a baby is not a way to save a marriage.
Nope. It actually makes it worse.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen it too. I've seen people do it. Everybody's like, well, I see, yeah, but you got to understand. I was married young, but I was married a year before we even thought of having a kid.
Yeah.
And I said, out of all of them but one, they were all planned. The other one wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. But, that was thanks because the birth control they gave her wasn't worth shit. But, in her body, it wasn't worth shit anyway. Yeah.
Yep. My son was a surprise, a complete surprise.
Right.
And because I was told when I was about 15 that I would more than likely never have children. And so when I suddenly showed up pregnant at 18, I was very surprised.
They told my second wife that all her life she would never be able to have kids. She had 4 with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
But my second child,
so much for what they know.
Yeah. My second child was a surprise because we had been trying for 2 years. Yeah. And we could not afford a fertility specialist or anything like that. So we basically said, okay, we're going to quit trying and maybe start saving to adopt. And if something happens in the meantime, cool, And about 3 months after we talked about it and actually physically made the decision to quit trying, I ended up pregnant.
That's what happens so often. I think it's because the stress is off.
Yep.
Because you've
done what you can. You think it's over with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't think about it anymore, and all of a sudden, boom, surprise!
I've heard that happen so many times to people.
Yep. Or you get the ones that, hey, let's try this new drug, and they have 6 kids.
Yeah.
Not 1 kid, but 6.
How many kids do you have, Susan?
2.
2?
Well, I have 2 of my biological children, and then I have a stepdaughter, so 3 actually.
Oh.
Well, I have 7 I raised, but I got 11 kids altogether.
Holy moly!
Well, 2 of them I have nothing to do with, never will.
Of your own kids?
Well, I was just a sperm donor to women that were married. Yeah. So the kid's mine, but I mean, I don't have any legal ties to it because I had signed the paperwork. I was just a donor.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the one I was a donor, the other one I was a donor too, but we did it the old-fashioned way because they didn't want to spend the money to do it the clinical way. Yeah. And I was like 22 at the time, and I wasn't arguing because she was beautiful as hell.
Honey, kid. Try all you like. It ain't possible.
Hey,
I had the factory removed when I was 28.
Hey, she tells me that all the time, but I said you can still try.
I can't imagine having a kid now. I'm 46. I am worn out and tired.
Me too.
My God, I can't imagine starting a family now.
No way. I would. I have my son.
As far as I know, I have 11 total, as I know of. So.
Hey, Eli.
I had my son when I was 25. And
I had my son when I was 19 and my daughter when I was 23. And I'm really glad I had him as young as I did because
me too.
By the time I was 30, I was already having major health problems.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go, Eli, if you want to come up.
Oh, hi, Eli.
That's the way I feel. My youngest, well, other than my stepson, he's the youngest, but youngest of mine, this mine is getting ready to be 22. Yeah, that's the baby. The rest of them are up in their upper 20s, and I got one that's, I think he'd be turning 31 this year.
Yeah, my son just turned 28.
But see, when I had my first kid, my first son, I was 17. Just turned 17. Was I 17 yet? I might have been 16 when she got pregnant. But we'd been married a year before she got pregnant, though.
My daughter is 22, and I believe my son is 27.
Yeah. I know that blows people's mind because I tell them I was 15 when I got married.
You're 15?
Yeah, and she was.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah, not really, because I didn't think like most kids my age. So, yeah, by the time I was in my 30s, my first house was already paid for.
Oh, wow.
And I'm on the fourth now.
Wow.
Of course, my fourth one ain't built yet, but the land's paid for and ready for it. So
nice.
Yeah. But I like it because all my kids are grown. I got 3 grandbabies. One's getting ready to be a teenager.
And you're young enough to enjoy it.
Yeah, and I'm only 49.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not all beat up and crippled. Well, I'm crippled, but not, not from old age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll still be young enough that you'll be able to go to your grandkids' college graduation, probably.
Well, hell, I'll probably be around for their first kids.
Yeah, you very well may be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told my granddaughter, I said, don't you grow up too fast like your mama did and make me a great-great-grandpa. I'm going to choke the shit out of you. Well, because she's 14, she's getting ready to hit that 15 mark. And, 15 on up, they think they're 30.
Yeah. Yep. That's for sure.
Especially nowadays. Whew, Lord mercy.
My stepdaughter's already talking about finding her own place. And I keep reminding her, number one, you are going to get your GED before you even consider moving out, because the only way she's going to get it done is if there's people like me and her mom on her ass to get it done.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you what. When I married my second wife, she was still in high school.
Eli, I need to see you.
And I begged her to finish school because she kept wanting me to marry. Yeah.
Eli, show me 2 fingers. Oh, there you go.
Because she wanted me to.
I'll be back.
Okay.
She keep wanting me to marry her, but I told her, I said, well,
I just got home, so.
You're only 16. You're still in high school. You need to, finish your education, graduate. No, I'll do it while we're married. As soon as we got married, guess what? We're going to school.
Yep.
And she always regretted that when she got a little older.
She finally came to me.
Well, sure she does to you.
Huh?
Here, have a cat.
I mean, I got married when I was 15, but I was working a full-time job, going to school. I graduated. I even went 2 years of college before I realized I'm not paying people to brainwash me. So yeah. And I went to trade school instead. And I went to trade school 7 different times for 7 different degrees. So,
wow.
Well, when my job, what I was doing ran dry, I found out what was up next they were looking for, and I went and got a degree in it,
Yep.
That's the way it should be done. College, to me, is a waste of time and a waste of money. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Unless you're going to be a lawyer or a doctor, college is a waste.
Yeah. If you're going to something that's a rather specialized field, like I want to be a phlebotomist, so go to phlebotomy school.
Yeah.
Learn how to draw blood. It's very simple. Just do that one thing and get it done and
right.
Get a
That's
job.
why I went to become a paramedic.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I tell people, don't waste all that freaking loans and shit, go to a trade school,
Yep.
get a degree, because you can work, because they put you to work before you even get out of school to give you on hand training.
Yeah.
And a third of the time, the company keeps you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they know you know what you're doing and they trained you. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's in their best interest to keep you.
Yeah, I got a job right away when I was done.
Yeah.
Actually, I had 2 jobs.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
So-
was hired on with the company I was doing my own hand training with before I even graduated from the trade school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. A friend of mine went to Western Dakota Tech for dental assistant
Mm-hmm.
and got hired on where she did her internship at. So
Yep.
I see that happen quite a bit.
In time I got to my 4th trade school, hell, I was hired 2 weeks into the school because they knew I already had a nuclear gauge hazmat certification and all that. They were like, well, hell, we ain't waiting. You're hired. We'll pay your school. And they did. They paid the rest of the school. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the way you do it. You don't get student loans. You get on hands training, get in with them, and any other training you need from there, they pay for it.
Yep.
Hi, Eli.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
That's good.
Long day.
I tell people the good thing about doing that way, no matter what happens, even if they get rid of you, that degree's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You can't take it away.
No, they can't.
You cannot change it from your phone. You can only change that particular setting from a computer. So you're gonna have to wait until you get to a computer.
Yeah.
You quit messing with it, and so you're not so frustrated, and you don't get your blood pressure all up and everything.
Yep.
You need that.
I mean, it could be done from a phone, but it's a lot easier on a PC.
It's actually a setting that doesn't show up on the phone.
Well, it would if he put it in desktop mode, but I'm not even going to get into that. Just find you a PC and do it.
Yeah.
And if it's an iPhone, iPhones don't have desktop.
Oh, he's on an iPhone?
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
He's on an iPhone. Yeah, he's screwed. Get on a PC. Yeah. I can't stand. I never understand that Apple does build a hell of a product as far as the hardware, but why they use such stupid software, and it's not, and they can't claim it's because it can't get hacked. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's harder to hack, but it can be hacked.
Yep.
Ask Pentagon. They can tell you how that Apple shit can't be hacked. They go bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all Apple is a runoff from the Linux anyway.
Yep.
That's all it is. A Linux with a bow on it. Yeah.
I had friends that were running Linux 20 years ago, and
Yeah.
it was so much faster and easier.
Yeah.
You know.
And then they complicated it. Yeah.
You always complicate things with that. Like,
Well, they wanted to make something to make certain people feel more superior than others because they understood it and you didn't. Yeah. It's mainly bragging rights, but you know, hackers have gotten so sophisticated nowadays that they have no bragging rights. I don't care what software they are; they can be hacked.
oh, they can.
Just some are simpler than others. I'll give them that. Yeah. Hey, Nicholas.
Yeah, I used to have like the iPad and everything else, and I don't really like Apple products or anything. Like,
I don't either.
Yeah. Well, you know, look, I used to be strictly Apple, and I'm going to tell you why I got away from Apple. Because about the time the Apple 4 was out, that's how long ago it's been since I had an Apple 4. I was downloading stuff and paying anywhere from 99 cents to $1.10, $1.19. And all my friends had Androids, and they were downloading it for free.
Mm-hmm.
Check private chat.
I was like, son of a me?
Yeah. Well, any of the people on panel can check private chat. Doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Check chat.
Yeah.
Check YouTube chat.
Don't surprise me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out.
Okay.
If you're a mom, keep an eye out.
Yeah, I got it. Hang on. There it goes. All right.
Good morning, Nicholas.
You know, YouTube is helping me get over my Star Trek obsession.
How's that?
Well,
Because still watching it, she's up here bullshitting with us.
I used to watch 5 hours of Star Trek every night.
5 hours?
Yeah, because they have every
Yeah, they play one after another.
yeah, they play like the original series and then Next Generation,
Voyager.
and then Voyager, and then Enterprise, all in a row. And they do series like in their exact timeline. So they're all in a row and stay in order and everything. Every night except for Saturday night.
Right.
So I've been sucking up hours and hours and hours of Star Trek, even though I've seen every season, every episode over and over
Donna,
again.
how you doing?
Yeah.
But let me tell you, seasons are like movies. Sometimes you have to watch the movie 2 or 3 times to see something. Because you can watch a movie one time and somebody say something, did you see? And you're like, well, I don't remember seeing that. And you go back and watch it again, like, holy hell, it was there.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
If you was focused on something else in the movie. Yeah.
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 So how's everybody going today?
Oh, doing all right, Eli. How you doing?
Okay. I get more injections on the 23rd. Yay.
Oh, yeah. Those
I
are always
hate pain.
Yeah, my fibromyalgia right now is really bad. My back hurts so bad.
Oh,
You
no.
It's just
do.
killing
My
me.
fibro is kicking my ass.
Yeah. And it just makes me really tired. And
Same. Went to my appointment today, and I was just like, I didn't even want to, Ooh, Nick Jones is out there.
oh, he's in his alter personality.
He's probably no trolls today.
That's his brother.
That's
That's what he always says. It's his brother.
There you go, Nick.
Wait, don't bring him up, Nah, just kidding. He's gonna pick on us, Nah, just kidding. He's cool.
I like Nick.
He's cool. Nick is cool.
Yep. Nick always livens up the chat.
Yeah. Oh. Man. I had to lay down when I got home because I was like, my thigh was just like all like cramping up, and I feel better now, but now I'm tired. It drains you. But yeah, I'm staying on with you guys. I can hear the click, 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 click.
Oh, crap.
24 said it.
It sounds like the Jetsons.
It is.
It is. It is.
Meet George.
That's what I was talking about last night, the future. It went out of hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good chat last night.
Thanks. I just don't know how it got to politics. It was just...
Hey, that happens. It's
Was that in yours, chat,
Yeah.
Susan?
That was mine.
Eli.
Oh,
It was crazy. Like, I mean, everybody was just bickering at each other, saying that, this ain't right and this ain't right, and
Yeah.
everything else. It was just going crazy. It was just like,
well, politics right now is very divided in our country. So,
It always has been.
I'll be back.
But
You missed it, really. You missed it.
I missed it.
Missed what? I must have missed it too.
Yeah, it was just going because guy just went. Cause we're talking about flat Earth, and this one guy he just went crazy. Oh my god!
Talking about flat Earth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
well, everybody thinks them, and they got their own opinion. This was just one thing I want to tell about their own opinion, and yeah, Eli. Why I said Eli can do whatever Eli wanted to do. Yeah. Poor guy, though. I mean, I feel sorry for him because he was just voicing his opinion, and what can I do?
Yeah.
But it's gonna be different. I'm gonna add no politics and no Christianity into it. So that was I want to change the paranormal a little bit to something different, and it just didn't.
Paranormal.
I do, but I mean, I'm just afraid everybody's getting tired of it, and I mean that's what I'm thinking.
It's very, very popular right now, and if you can put a different spin on it,
I am.
and if you are real and genuine and don't fake anything, you will do well.
Well, see, I was thinking. Well, I'm not trying to talk about my channel. I'm sorry, but I got a plan. So I'm not gonna say, but it's gonna be like, but it's gonna
Talk yourself out, dude.
yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be paranormal, but a positive side of paranormal because everything's so negative all the time about it, and just the positive side of it, and more mainly just like it's difficult, but just I mean, I'm trying to figure out the twist to it, like where it's different than others. But a lot of people are gonna disagree too. But at the same time, it's like that's what I want.
Well, I do it, but like I visited my grandparents' grave, and I actually was able to reach my grandfather, and I reached my father too, so it was kind of fun. But I have a channel on YouTube, and I don't do the shock value kind of paranormal.
Yeah,
I do. Everybody always says they like my voice because I'm real soft spoken and everything.
yeah.
So I mean, I do it different than a lot of people. But
Well, I do it because I don't do any spirit boxes or anything. I just talk about what's out there, but it's gonna be different. I mean, I know I'm not gonna get like everybody in there like I used to, but it's just gonna be more like oh no, more like a different twist to it. A good twist, but a different twist, and everybody's not gonna agree. But what can I do? I'm just
you're
trying
never
to
going to have everybody agree because that's just life. That's
Well,
just
and-
how it is, you know.
Nothing to say that you can't do
exactly, Donna.
more than one type of chat. I do. I
Yeah.
mean, I do the dog
Yeah.
training, I do the mental health chat,
Mhm.
and then I do several bullshit chats a week just for fun. So
Red Ken, when the ghost tweaks my nipples, I find that positive.
It's more of a like it's more like a I don't know. It's gonna be
Is that-
different.
Is that what he uses instead of a spirit box?
I can't
Instead
do
of
that.
dowsing rods.
welcome back, Lisa.
It's gonna be way different. Then I'm trying to like put it more different than what I have been talking about. Just like Donna, I'm trying to get her up there, but I'm trying to like not get so many people up there all at once.
Yeah.
There's it's just too much, man. It's too much. I just want to talk about like the future and everything, but it just went to one way, and then everything just start.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to try to put a twist to the paranormal a little bit, and everybody's gonna be like, "Huh? What?"
Travis, how's your father? I think it's your father-in-law, father. The last time you were here, you had to leave because you got attacked by a bear.
Well, Eli, you always got to remember this too. When you do certain panels, there's certain people you just cannot let up.
Welcome back, Fran. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. It's the middle of freaking winter. What's a bear doing up?
Actually. Yeah, some people won't come up, some people will. But I just don't know how to put that twist in it where it's different. Maybe Donna could come up. Donna has a good story. She didn't want to come up because everybody's just like, "Oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe that." I was just like, "Well, y'all guys want to be heard, then let someone else be heard." And that's not going to happen anymore.
How is your dad doing, Travis?
Okay.
Sorry,
That's okay. That's okay.
I've been waiting for Travis to pop in so I could ask him. You can talk while I'm waiting for his answer. He's going to type it.
Oh no, I think he did already. Oh, did he?
No, he didn't type it in yet.
Oh, I just don't know how to put the twist in it. That's all, man. Something different, man. So it's something more philosophical, something more like.
Hey, Susan, did you see the private chat that I put?
I'm looking.
He says, well, he got scalped and lost 3 fingers, fractured skull. I don't know if you can see it on. No, you can't.
What? No, I thought you said I thought I was waiting on you. I thought you said, huh? Oh, you dizzy spell? Oh, okay. And a blonde moment.
So is it possible, Julie, to experience the paranormal, but in another view? Or is it just one view of the paranormal?
There's no such thing as one view of paranormal. Just same thing as near death. There's not one that covers everybody. Everybody's experience is different. Like people ask me all the time, do I believe in paranormal? I said, no, it's not that I don't believe. It's I have an understanding. They leave me alone and I leave them alone. Yeah. But sometimes not everything needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that I don't want to fix it. It's more like a better understanding in another way of the paranormal that can be out, that can be more put out to light, not just, put in a spirit box and scaring people half to death. You know what I mean? Like, what would happen if we were the ghost and they were real? Like, I mean, put it in another way.
Well, kind of like my uncle used to say, the guy on the corner talking to himself. What if he was the same one and we were all insane?
Exactly. We didn't know that.
Just the same thing as I always said. Who said yellow's supposed to be yellow?
Exactly. That's what I want to put it.
Yeah.
But how do we perceive that, and how do we get the other side to understand that?
Well, you won't. That's the whole problem. As a human society, you won't. We can't even. We can't even stand together unless it's just something traumatic. And then even then we bicker and argue between each other. Just like that one guy said, even if we all screw to his one race, one color,
Yeah.
and eliminated, so-called racism. That's all it is, so-called racism.
Exactly. But what would happen if we could? I mean,
yeah, but let me tell you, this is how you put it. Even if you was to do that, then it'd be, wait a minute, this group has small nose and this group has a bigger nose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't give a shit who you are. Human society always finds a way to find a nitpick something that's different from themselves.
Yeah. Is that right?
Hair color, eye color. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
exactly.
she's got small ears and this one's got big ears. So you're the big ear clan and that's the small ear clan.
Exactly.
Or by weight.
Yeah.
By weight discrimination. I mean, it's
right.
Exactly.
It's always something.
Yeah. So no matter what, it's maybe going to be biased to other people.
Right.
Mainly.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, look how many people blame shit on other people when it's them doing it to themselves.
Yeah.
Because they won't take responsibility for their own action. It's easier to just say, well, it's your fault because you was privileged, or it was your fault because you're this color, or it's your fault because you're a man, or it's your fault because you're a woman.
Yeah, that's true. No matter what.
Everybody finds a cop-out.
Exactly. Donna said, Eli, my husband's the one you want to speak to. Has a lot of intelligence and knowledge. Okay, well, man. If you want to come up again tomorrow.
Well,
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Even the way I talk piss people off. Because you got people that get in that one little track mind, and that's the belief, regardless what you say.
It's true.
See, I don't believe in one belief myself because I'm a logic thinker.
Me too.
My that's like when someone comes up and says, well, so-and-so's doing this. Well, show me proof.
Exactly.
Why should I show you proof? I said, because you know how many people's come up and said so-and-so has done this, and I jumped the gun to find out later that son of a bitch that had me jump the gun was the one that started the shit to begin with.
Exactly. And that's what I'm worried about. Yeah. I'm worried that everybody's going to jump the gun and be like, well, I think you're wrong. I think you're this. Like, I mean, who needs that?
That's why I tell people I'm a logic thinker. If you want something to be wrong to me, prove it.
Exactly.
Show me the evidence. Show me testimony. Show me physical proof if you can.
Exactly. What's up, Carrie Ann Company?
Hey, Carrie Ann.
Travis, I'll be praying for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might shoot for that. I mean, if it turns to a conversation, then it does. As long as there's no arguing or anything. I'm the kind of person where I listen to people. And so but I want them to as well.
Well, the thing is, though, when you have a dialect conversation, regardless if you believe in what they're saying or not, you got to let them speak their piece, just like they got to let you speak your
piece. Exactly.
But the thing is, at the end, even if he doesn't convince you or you don't convince him or her or whatever it may be, then you just agree to disagree and move on.
That's what I was trying to do yesterday, and it just went.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. There's certain people. You got to learn to judge people by their tone, the word, and I hate to say this, even where they come from.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be like me. I wouldn't take the Redneck Connection family and get a shitload of people that all live in Portland, Oregon, because I know how them retards think up there. I wouldn't do it. Inviting that into the conversation would be like lighting a fuse to dynamite and wonder why it went boom.
Exactly. See, the point of the thing is I just want to get everybody's insight. And,
right.
and without bickering, arguing, or without you.
You're always going to have an argument because even me and Susan, we get along, but there might be something she looks at me and goes, I don't buy that. And then she'll say something. But we have enough common sense between ourselves to go, well, hey, we just agree to disagree and move on.
Like my chocolate, is better than hers. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't care. Any kind of dialect you're going to have. I mean, hell, even when Susan does her mental health, to a point, you're going to have people going, well, I just don't buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And I agree with you with that mental health yesterday. I agree with you.
Well,
Because
and there's a reason why I ask for not, I'll say what I think, but then I'll ask what everybody else thinks, because I know damn well everybody's got their own way of handling things and their own way of doing things, and my way is good for me.
Yeah,
exactly.
The only reason I'm sharing it is because somebody else might be able to take one tiny piece of it and incorporate it into what they do, and it might work for them.
Or you might even say, well, hell, I didn't think about that part.
Exactly. And it's true, though, because with me, when it comes down to weather, I ice my leg up. I don't know how I do it. I lay down a certain way and it's better. If not, then I'll find another way. I mean, but I like to get different opinions on different things so I can try it as well. Not just be like, no, I'm wrong, blah, 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 blah. That's not gonna fix anything.
Yeah, but you also got to remember this, Eli. Like my grandfather always told me, be careful of the opinion you ask for, because sometimes you're going to get it. It may not be what you want, but you're going to get it.
Exactly.
And you physically ask that person, what's your opinion on that? And it may not have nothing to do with your opinion. But the fact is, he listened to you ramble. You got to listen to him ramble.
Exactly. And if you don't like it, then you swallow it and move on.
Right. Well, that's when you come to agreement, just to disagree and move on.
Exactly. And you know what? Oh, you know what? It's good to always have an open mind when you have your own channel, because if you don't, why have one?
Well, see,
because you're supposed to listen to other people's opinions and beliefs.
Well, see, I consider myself a true libertarian, and what I mean by that is I don't fringe on people's freedoms, and I don't want them fringing on mine. That's why I tell my wife, if my neighbor next door wants to hang goats in his tree and screw little kids, that's it. But don't come over in my yard and tell me I got to hang goats and screw little kids, because I'm going to tell you no fucking.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But the thing is, I'm not going to go in his yard and say, "Oh, you're going to hell for doing that shit," because I'm not the one to judge his ass.
Exactly.
Yeah. I might think what he's wrong, but if he's in his own yard and he's not interfering with my freedom and my life and my way of living, I don't give a shit what he does in his backyard.
Exactly.
Yeah. He wants to marry little 9-year-old kids because his religion says he can. More power to him. You know?
Exactly.
But don't come ask me how I feel about it, because I'm going to tell you.
Exactly. And you better walk off gracefully.
Right, yeah. Because you look at one of my kids cross-eyed, I'm going to put a bullet in his ass.
Exactly.
But see, he should have the freedom to do his freedom, and I should have the freedom to put a bullet in his ass if he comes trying to do it in my yard.
No, he's probably going to get a bullet anyways.
Yeah.
Travis, they've had YouTube Premium for quite a while now. And
I'll be back though.
Okay. You pay for it. You pay like, I think it's $5.95 or $6.95 a month that we pay.
Yeah.
And then you don't have all the ads. It's just kind of nice.
Yeah. And you get movies.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken watches a ton of movies.
Oh, really? So how much is it a month?
I want to say $5.95 or $6.95 a month.
I think it's $6.99 right now. I think.
Yeah. $6.99 sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really reasonable for what you get. So
you get a lot of movies?
A ton of original movies. They were the only ones that had Cobra Kai, which it's the
spin-off from Karate Kid.
Yeah, it's the next step of Karate Kid.
Yeah.
And it's with the original actors.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it's actually really cool. They've got two.
Do they still have it?
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like it's kind of like their version of Netflix. But like
I might have to consider that.
You don't have to deal with all the commercials when you're watching crap.
So then when you check into YouTube, instead of going to the regular YouTube, you go to the YouTube Premium. What is it? Premium?
That's what it is when they ask you if you want to skip the ads and they offer you a free trial, or
Yeah,
if you want,
you could do the free trial for a while to see if it's what
See if you
want.
like it. I might have to do that.
You know, just remember to cancel it before the trial's over, or you can get charged. Like you kind of like Netflix. You know,
Yeah.
the first month might be free, and if you don't cancel the free month, they figure, hey, he likes it, and they're going to charge you card.
yeah,
Is a free trial like a week or something? Or
I think it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
oh, that's pretty good. 2 weeks. A lot of them, that's only a week, and sometimes that's not enough to.
Well, that's why I like Netflix and even Disney Plus. You get a whole 30 days.
Yeah.
You go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Netflix, I dropped like a lead balloon because I got tired of them. Every time I turn around, they were going up and up and up and up.
Yeah, they are.
I was only allowed 2 TVs, and they went to $12.99. I used to pay $5.99. I can have up to 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh hell no, cancel.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about canceling it.
Now Disney Plus, I'm going to go to because it's only $5.99 a month, and it's got my Star Wars sagas and the new series that's out with the Bounty Hunter.
High five, Nick. Give me a high five.
Yep. All right. What's up, Nick?
What's his thing say? Budgies rule.
Budgies rule. That's one of his channels.
Oh, he's got.
Bollocks. Right, hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Wrong channel, Nick.
Where'd he go?
He don't like using that channel for lives because he uses it for his budgies.
Oh, he used the wrong one then? Is he going to come back?
Yeah, he's going to come back with his other account. He don't want to tarnish that one up. That one he tries to keep.
So does he raise birds then?
He raises them, he breeds them, sells them.
I didn't know that.
Okay, I just found out something.
Yeah.
I'm going to order the regular SodaStream cola flavor. I just found out from my best friend that the diet RC or the diet cola flavor actually tastes like Diet RC.
Oh.
So it still tastes like diet. Ew.
What would you think it would taste like?
I don't know.
The only thing I drink is Coke Zero. Yeah. And it does not taste like diet. Yeah.
Hello, John Greenhand. Welcome.
Hey, John.
That's the reason I went to Coke. Yeah.
I guess I'll put up with a few calories to have good taste.
Well, no, Coke Zero. That's why I like it because it doesn't taste diet.
That's what I drink.
And it doesn't have that freaking aspartame aftertaste.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it. What do they make it with? What's the sweetener?
Stevia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference between Coke Zero and Coke with Splenda? Because
Splenda is just as bad as that freaking aspartame crap.
oh, that's right. Splenda is sugar spun backwards.
Right.
What's that? Does anybody have a HEB near you?
No.
The grocery store? Well,
we had one that closed.
They had this cheap brand HEB Coke they had. I always buy the Cokes there for 75 cents. With 85 cents now, but I get them.
Yeah,
cheaper.
That's like here. I buy Sam's Choice because I know where it's processed at the Coca-Cola plant.
Yeah, my son got me on Coke now. I was at Dr. Pepper, the cheap brand, HEB. But hey, it's cheaper instead of paying $2 for.
Right. Well, that's what me. I get the Sam's Choice because I get a 2-liter for 82 cents.
Oh, that's what I do. I get the dollar sodas, the big sodas for $1 HEB. Oh hell yeah! I don't go for that. Well, I go for the expensive brand if they're cheap for $1. Sometimes they get sales.
I mean, if you look into it, I don't care even if it's a store brand. It's either going to be made by Pepsi, Coca-Cola, or RC Roll Cola.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the same.
Yeah.
As long as it has gas, it's all not gas, but it's carbonated. It's all good for me. I got to get off my soda for real.
Yeah.
I got to lose some weight.
Well, even with Coke Zero, it's not I mean, it's better than an alternative as far as all the sugar, but it's still not the best for you because it still has all the sodium in it.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people try to get rid of the sugar, but they realize, oh, this ain't too bad. I said, yeah, because they up the sodium in it to compensate for the lack of the sugar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You went from 12 grams of sugar per can to 9 grams of salt per can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like, I don't like shopping at Walmart because it's expensive.
Yeah, because people that's not used to Coke Zero, I've had them tell me the first couple, it tastes like a mouthful of salt to them.
Salt?
Yeah.
Really?
Doctor, tell me if you think soda drink is the real thing. Mm-hmm. That's
Hello,
what Donna
Nat.
said.
Hello.
Well, she talking about when it comes from sodas to diet with the acid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think soda's soda. I mean, I don't know. I can't just say that. Like, I mean, I guess the best brand takes, but I don't know. I don't.
The best soda I've ever had, and the only one that I actually will even drink anymore, is Coke from Mexico.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's the best.
It is the
And
best.
you also get Mountain Dew from Mexico, which is also made with cane sugar.
Yep.
And those are the only two that I'll actually. You have to go to a different section of Safeway to get it,
Yep.
and it's like a $1.69 a bottle, but it's worth it. It tastes way better.
I know when I was in Huatuco, Mexico, the first time I bought Coke product there, I was like, oh my God.
I just had a drink of my.
Still enough for shit.
I just had a drink of my Coca-Cola, and it tastes good and refreshing when it's cold. Sorry, guys. Sounds bad, but
No, I would have been on earlier, but I've been playing about with the new computer.
Oh yeah.
Right on. How's it working for you?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
are you ready to kill some shows?
Yeah.
That's what it's got in it, Anthony.
What's that?
Read the chat.
Oh,
Have a look in the side chat. That's the specs of the laptop computer, me.
oh, okay. Right, that's not bad
wow.
for a laptop.
Are you a gamer, Nick?
No.
No.
Why not have the power when you need it?
Yeah, well, what's expensive?
It's
My
not a
de- my
laptop,
desktop-
sorry, Anthony. It's a desktop.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
my bad, bro.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, that's like me. I got a gamer / server tower.
Hello, White Wolf. Welcome.
I mean, it's got 8 tigs of hard drives in it right now.
What's up, White Wolf?
I got a good deal on it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fell off the back of a truck.
I wish I could say I got a good deal on this one, but I paid for it. Just say I could have bought a truck with what I paid for it, but you know.
I need to get me a computer better than the Acer. I should have waited, so I'm gonna get one soon.
Yeah.
Some cheap, under 500.
I gotta get me another graphics card because I have dual graphics card, but one of my graphics cards crashed on me. But I still have the other one, so I ain't never bothered with it. I just took the crossfire off of it and used it as a single. Yeah.
What's this that you before, Anthony? You on about hanging a goat in a tree?
Oh no, I just tell them I don't infringe on people's freedom, and I don't infringe on theirs. I said if they want to hang a goat in their backyard, that's their business. That's a problem. So many people come worried about what the neighbor's doing and don't even take care of themselves. Yeah. Oh,
What have you been up to, Nick?
Doing some troll accounts. I think I've got up to 52 up to now.
You're almost caught up to Troll King.
No, that's what I've done tonight. Did you get me message on Facebook, Anthony?
I don't know. I may have, man. I haven't been on Facebook in 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna look. I didn't get no notification, but my phone just now came back on.
I'm sure it was, Donna. 0 subs, no content.
Brittany. Oh. Who? Brittany who? Oh, that's Hazel Eyes. Never mind.
What's up, Hazel? Oh.
No, she sent me a DM with a regular name. It throws me off. I had to remember who it was till I seen her picture. I was like, oh, that's Hazel Eyes. Oh yeah, I knew that, Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had an idea. I just didn't say nothing unless you wanted people to know. So.
No, it wasn't, Donnie. It wasn't me.
Oh man. Private. Who's in private now? Oh, there it is.
Julie.
Yeah.
For a little bit there, you looked like Wilson off of Home Improvement. I could only see you from like here on up. Yep.
Ooh.
Howdy ho, him.
No, do you know what Julie, do you know what you actually look like when you had it up there?
What?
The camera. You look like bloody one of the Oompa Loompas out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
I won't say what you look like, Nick.
Oh,
I know what I look like.
A fat, overweight man lying on his bed, scratching his balls.
I scratch my ass too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I lived in the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, I wouldn't be able to scratch my ball.
Hell no. I am eating Dove's chocolate right now, guys.
Oh,
It was on sale.
Hey, that's not Willy Wonka, man. That's competition, man.
Dude, come on, chocolate's
Whereabouts
chocolate.
in the UK are you from, White Wolf?
You know what I've been hungry for? Some good old Heavenly Hash. Any of y'all remember that candy?
What was it?
Heavenly Hash.
No.
Never heard of it.
Really?
It sounds like a stash of cash, because it's like, you know what I mean, like weed hash.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
I wonder why.
That's why I got chocolate, Julie.
No, I didn't have any supper, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
We're talking about
Order some pizza or something. Oh, I went to CC's Pizza today. Yum.
No,
Where
not
I
from
live.
me.
Where I live, they don't deliver pizza because I live too far out of town.
I miss that place, man. CC's Pizza. We have one here, and I loved it.
It's good.
But the people that were running it screwed it up, and it got closed down.
Oh man!
And it wasn't because of the company.
Donna knows I love pizza.
It was the people running it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
That's like I've had people come here to our KFC here, and they eat here, and they go, because usually I hear, oh, I hate KFC. They're nasty, and then they come and eat the one here, and they're like, "Holy crap, this is not KFC." I said, "No, this is what KFC is supposed to be like."
Yeah.
I said, "The one you was at, they didn't give a 2 rats ass."
Ours used to be really good in my hometown.
Yeah,
It's probably not anymore.
Well, man, to be honest, it's changed a lot, though, man. They don't have like what they used to. It's more like, yeah, I don't like it anymore. But what I do, I use a coupon.
yeah.
It's like you get one buffet for free, get a free buffet and 2 drinks.
Well, see, that's why ours here got better because they done away with that buffet shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
My step ex-wife just got a job at a pizza place.
Damn.
Started today, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm hoping for some sort of something out of that. You know, you never know. She may bring home a bunch of pizza some night.
Hey, that's when you go. Remember,
Mhm.
hey, you're lovely. I was
Donnie, were you
hungry.
cooking?
I want a pizza.
Donnie, were you the one cooking the homemade pizza yesterday?
Nah.
I think she wasn't.
No.
Yum.
The
She
kid
said
is a
she's
big
gonna
nigga
cook
story.
one. It is cheaper making it.
What? Oh no, it's not. Last time I made homemade pizza, I spent $40 a pizza.
Dude, my farts just smell like pizza. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, by the time you buy the toppings and the meats and the cheese and the crust and a $40 pizza. I was like, hell with that, I can get pizza for $5.99 at freaking Domino's.
My
And I ain't gotta cook it.
Little Caesars for like $4 something. $5 with
Yeah.
that.
Caesar's closed here though.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then again, it's the people that's running it, you know.
Yeah.
Eli, I'm starting to get really worried about you now, mate.
Yeah, you must.
Yeah.
Because I
No, you
cook
start-
better.
starting to say that you fart
Oh,
smell
yeah.
like pizza.
Yeah, man. I need to go check the doctor, don't I?
No, I bet you're the sort of person when you want to fart, you shove your hands down your pants, fart on your hand, and smell it.
I do.
Gross.
No. You put it in your hand, you put it in your mate's face and say, hey, what they eat?
I never hardly did.
I bet that's.
Actually,
No, I won't do that. That's nasty.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, man. It's fun. Hey, what's that?
I
Oh,
made
God.
homemade chicken
hell?
tenders. Ooh. Donna made homemade chicken tenders. Hope you got some barbecue sauce with that. Yum.
Nah, she's a ranch person. She likes ranch dressing.
Oh, yeah, ranch. Getting hungry for some.
Good old buttermilk ranch.
Almost the actual food. Homemade food.
That's funny. YouTube blocked what White Wolf said.
What did he say?
Read the chat. I can't say it.
Oh, it hadn't come up on chat yet.
My daughter.
Oh, you're just on the StreamYard side. Okay.
I don't do the YouTube thing.
What time is it now?
Hello,
4
Joe.
o'clock in the morning.
Laughing.
Oh, we got freaking drive-through daiquiri shops here.
What's that?
Drive-through shops? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have it down here.
In North Dakota, they had drive-through bars.
Well, we got that here.
Yeah.
You can go
You
to
could
Winter.
drive through and get a sealed mixed drink and take it home.
What?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Or
Yeah.
give me a bottle of wild turkey.
Hey, Joseph. Now here you can go and get like a daiquiri, a banana daiquiri, strawberry daiquiri. You know, just
What?
Okay, Travis.
I think I'm gonna hop down and go get something to eat, and
or jungle juice. That's a good one.
Julie.
I might come back when I'm done if you're still here.
Well, that's something.
How she said it. How Julie said it. When you're high here, get it high. Just kidding.
Oh, you
I'm
guys.
kidding.
I'll see you.
Later,
Later.
See
Joe.
you later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off in a couple of minutes because I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah, that's one thing I ain't had in a while. I need to go to that daiquiri shop and get like a jungle juice or a hurricane.
Oh, jungle juice.
Yeah. I got one that's called a hurricane, man. It's like a mixed drink on a slushie.
Oh, Yum.
It's actually got berries, and you can taste the little chunks of actual real berries.
Wow.
Yeah,
White Wolf, why do you want me to say please?
it's kind of like a smoothie with vodka in it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do they still? Yeah, they still have that factory shop here, don't they? The drive-through.
Homemade scrambled eggs burrito. Yum.
Yeah, she's into those egg burritos like from McDonald's. She loves them things.
I need some real food, man.
You need some-
some.
I like my niece. When I was at her house one time. She goes, "Well, if you want something to eat, we'll have to go to the store." And I'm like, "Why?" She says, "I ain't got nothing here to eat." So I went through her pantries. Next thing you know, I had a 7-course meal on the table. She goes, "Well, where'd you find all that?" I said, "In your pantry." "Well, I didn't have that." I said, "Well, no, but you had this and this and this, and you put those 4 together, you get this."
Did you cook it?
Because to her, it's got to be in a pre-mixed box.
Yes.
Add water, add an egg, and I'm like, "No, that's not cooking."
What you make?
Huh?
What you make out of it?
Oh, I made a pizza out of corn. Still a flour deal. I did the cornbread pizza.
Nice.
Yeah.
You didn't save none for me?
Now, but she's like, "Well, how the hell did you make cornbread?" I said, "You had flour and you had yellow corn grits." "Well, how'd you get yellow cornmeal?" I said, "I took the yellow corn grits and I put it in the blender
Yum.
and made powder out of it. That's cornmeal."
No, White Wolf, I cannot say that.
Oh, grievance.
Why does he
We
need
call
to?
it for short Clanfair PG.
Yeah.
I don't. Why is it not showing up? I don't get it because I can see it.
White Wolf, you can need to split. Oh, it's that words all together. You see it before all clean, showered, and eat? The bottom, where it says the bottom one? All the words stuck together?
No.
No, White Wolf is putting in a Welsh word, and
yeah,
you keep blocking it, blocking parts of it.
Cheeseburger and fries. Oh yeah, McDonald's. Cherokee bloodline.
That's because YouTube knows what it means.
Oh yeah, Willy Wonka. That's what it means.
It's the longest word.
Yeah, and there's an actual town called that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Joseph, you're hearing things. There's no ticking. If you've got a bomb in your house.
Visual ticking.
Where's your ferret at, Andy?
Probably
It's in his
sleep.
pants. Which
Yeah,
ferret are you on about?
Whoa. Hard.
Nah, he's in his hammock sleeping.
Funny.
As long as that light's on right there, he'll sleep.
Oh,
They're
I used to have a ferret back then, but
they're more nocturnal wanderers than they are day wanderers. So as long as that light's on, he thinks it's time to sleep.
yeah.
If I turned it off, you'd see him climbing around that cage like a nut cave.
Man, I'm hungry. It's too late. I'm going to bed.
It's called
Not
eating.
now. I already ate. I ate too much.
He ate too much, but he's hungry.
I'm always hungry.
That's why I tell people I got a tapeworm. I got to feed him.
Yeah, I got a tapeworm. Yeah,
I got to feed him.
Ken shows out sometimes.
Yeah. He was like, "You done had 3 plates." Oh, that was for the tapeworm. These 2 are for me.
Well, see, I ate a lot, and then there's a night they had cheeseburgers. My parents had cheeseburgers with the kids at home, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm hungry still." So I ate. She's like, "Damn, you can eat a lot." I was like, "Hell yeah, this man could put down."
Oh, that's why.
Joseph.
Don't ever ask me over for tacos because you ain't gonna make enough.
Oh, yum!
Last time I ate tacos, I ate 26 of them.
Ooh, yum. I can eat tacos like crazy. I'm gonna talk about food tomorrow. No, I'm not.
That's why I go to Taco Bell and I get the 12-pack, and I grab 2 of them. I look at everybody, what y'all gonna eat?
Exactly. Get one of those little box of tacos for like $10, $12.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, those are good. I haven't had Taco Bell for a long time.
Thanks for coming in.
All right.
No, just start a message off Red. Oh, you there? My neck hairs were up and ready to pounce.
Later, Carrie. Oh man, I like those the Dorito tacos from Taco Bell. With the nacho cheese on the taco, or the fiery one.
Oh yeah.
Joseph, you probably do have a delay.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you'll have a delay. That's Joseph.
Might be.
So that's why I tell you, the audio is a delay to YouTube, and their chat is a delay back to us.
Yep. Congratulations, Lisa. Lisa just hit 1K.
Nice. Congratulations.
Nice one. About bloody time.
What's up, the ladies and gentlemen of the round?
Hey, Lisa, do you know with you going up to 1K, are you going to do a strip tease?
Yeah, congratulations, the ladies and gentlemen in the round table. Can I be at the round table?
No, you wouldn't be able to be at the round table anyway, Eli.
Why? I'll eat all the chips.
No, because you're too fat.
I think I forgot to laugh.
No.
Oh.
She's not going to do the strip cheese. She's going to make Mark do it.
Yeah. I'll end up sitting on the table and smash. That's all the food there is. Damn it! It's all on my ass.
Hey Lisa, make sure you do the pay-per-view.
They got colorful there.
No, it's all right, Lisa. If you're not going to do a strip tease, just give us a wiggle of your knockers.
They get colorful there.
Your bread. Your mama said your bread.
Nick, you missed it when Bree from Awesome Epic Adventures took her bra off on live stream.
Yeah.
They get colorful there. Well, I kind of didn't remember what.
I watched it. I was a bit preoccupied while she was doing it.
I'll beat you up. We'll go take a bath. Want to go take a bath? Want to go take a bath? Look at her get excited. Want to take a bath?
What's that? They get colorful there. Laughing. What does that mean? What did I say? When Donna said they get colorful there, Eli hit them up and they go late Saturday nights. Ooh, you mean at the chip?
The round table gets pretty colorful.
Oh, cool. Nice. So they go in circles, Donna? The tables?
No.
Yeah, kind of like a circle jerk.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's most of them are women, so it's not really a circle jerk. It's a circle jerk / circle slap.
Well, that sounds nice.
I'd lie on the table and they can spin me around and slap my ass as much as they want.
No, thank you, Nick. Get your hairy ass off the table. Shave that damn ass.
Yeah, but Eli used to do what I say to him, though.
Eli'd be like, "I eat my eggs off that table."
No, let me go shave the damn thing. Get them off. 18. Let's just say we are bashful.
Nah, you're not bashful, Lisa. There's only one bashful.
You.
And I'd fucking bash it any day.
Oh, shit. The nerve. You look cheeky
And I
bastard.
will leave a deposit.
Oh, you leave the deposit? Well, I'll bend over so you can fart. Then there goes my deposit. Oh, I pissed them off.
Nick, you
I'm
got
so I'm you're in the
We're
same
gonna
room.
talk about everything. We did a live stream with anal bleaching. Oh, yuck. Nick, was that you on that channel I seen? Oh, sorry.
Right. Eli.
Oh, shit. Here we
Well,
go. I'm going to get it.
No, when we all got together, the women on that channel
See?
challenged people on this channel. There was me, Anthony, and WTF Mike to challenge bros versus hoes. The women last about a minute.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh, you're right there, Lisa.
I would hate to bleach my ass. That means all my hair would turn white.
I'm still waiting for Bashville to clean the last lot up.
I seen. Yeah, that wasn't funny.
Oh, I didn't even notice Spike back there. He's sitting there with his head on the pillow.
Oh my God, Eli.
I found some crazy glue. I'm gonna try to glue my ring. Oh crap!
Oh, that would really hurt if you bleach your ass and like, it would be. You have a clean ass then afterwards.
You know how they put a pin in the end of, you put a pin in the end of the crazy glue and it has a little lid like this? I just pulled the
pin out
off the pin. The pin is glued into the frickin' bottle.
I feel sorry for your husband. Oh
my God. Now I got frickin' pliers.
Yeah, you gotta have to find some pliers to pull a pin out.
Nothing can ever be easy, you know?
No. Well, that's like people open a tube of silicone, think they'll save it. Nah.
Oh yeah. No, you can't save that.
You cover the tip. It might be good for a week or two, but after that, it's gonna dry solid. And once air hits it, it's done.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get some sleep. Nice talking to you guys. All right, later, guys. Later, Nick.
Later, Eli. You lightweight.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
My pliers are not in their place.
Oh.
So I gotta pull out Ken's big toolbox.
Are you sure you know how to use the pliers, Susan?
What's that?
I said, are you sure you know how to use them?
Oh, absolutely.
No, that tower that I got today, Anthony, I got a really good deal on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it fell off the back of a truck.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good deal.
I'll probably have it for about 4 days and sell it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I wonder if it's salvageable. God, man, I wish I had my new shop already.
You wish you had what?
My new shop up already.
Oh, yeah.
Guy's got a 1983 Nissan hardbody D with the Z24 engine in it.
Right on.
And he's only asking $500 for it.
I don't know whether I'll sell it, White Wolf.
Yeah. But as usual, I don't have the place to put it right now. So
Promises, promises, Cherokee. But it has to be bashful. I'm not sure, White Wolf.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah,
Glue the ring.
my old mate of mine,
Probably about 50.
old mate of mine bought an '03 BMW X5. He gave the old boy $800 for it. No dents, no rust, nothing on it. He couldn't get it. It wasn't running and driving. And I helped him get it on the trailer and bring it to his house. You know what was wrong with it?
What?
What?
One broken wire and 2 relays. That was it. And the thing runs like a spotted SE. And it's only got 80,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh,
It's sitting
okay,
underneath the guy's carport underneath a tarp. He gave him $800 for it. It's a 2003 BMW X5.
I go through all that, and the entire neck of the bottle of crazy glue is it's completely solid.
Yeah, because once the air hits it, yeah. You certain stuff I tell people once you open it, unless you use it in a short period of time, it's going to harden.
Yeah, that's why I get the bottles of crazy glue that are this size.
The little ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're really tiny, and they cost like $1.99 a piece.
Right.
So, you use it a couple of times, and then it dries up, and you haven't really lost a lot. So.
Right. Yeah, I usually buy at the Dollar Tree here. You get 3 of them in a pack for $1.
Oh, nice.
The little aluminum ones that you yeah.
And those are pretty much one use because that's about all that's in there. So.
Yep.
I'll have to check at Dollar Tree because that would be nice.
Yeah, look over there where like the tools, the paint brushes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 2 Dollar Trees in our town actually. So.
Yeah, they're like 3 in a pack.
It is.
They're usually 3 little. They're only about the aluminum part where the glue's that's only about that long, but it's 3 in there for $1. So. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like super glue. It's just another brand of super glue.
Yeah. We have both of them here. One's called super glue, the other one's called crazy glue.
Yep.
One's made by one company, the other one's made by 3M. So.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know who made them.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember which one. I think super glue is made by 3M, or it might be the other one. I don't know. Yeah. It's basically the same shit, 2 different companies.
Ooh, I just found a brand new tube of crazy glue.
Yeah, there you go.
Better look with this.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you know all about the league, Dave.
Hey, welcome, David, the producer. Good to see you.
No, we're not in Denmark. We're not talking about glue.
I don't like using lube anyway. I'd rather use spit.
Yeah.
I did know that, White Wolf. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Now it's really coming out.
Oh yeah, because we still use it here for surgery. In my last surgery, that's how they closed me up with super glue.
Yep, I've been glued shut a couple times.
Yeah. I've done it myself a few times when I was out in the shop, cut my hand or something. I just come in the house, clean it real good, boil it out, and super glue it.
Yep.
Yep.
No, Anthony, do you know when you were going on about cars?
Yeah.
There's one of my mates, he's got a Mark 1 Escort.
Oh, really?
220 miles on it.
Wow.
And not one bit of rust.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have one of them Ford Escorts. I loved that thing.
And there it is.
Yep. Done. Yeah.
Done. Yay. I'm still going to give it a low rating on Wish, though.
Yeah.
White Wolf, what do you mean? What in Mexico? I don't know. It's a Mark 1 Escort with 220 miles on it. That's all I know.
Yeah, there ain't shit on that little car.
I don't know. I don't know shit about cars. All I know, it's got 4 wheels and an engine, and it goes brum brum.
Yeah.
Well, you should have heard me on the stream this morning.
Yeah, I want to find me an old Volkswagen bus and chop the hood.
Yeah.
And then slam it to the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
I even got my size right.
She's like,
well, when
I know, it's just, I got my size right.
When Ken asked me to marry him, he called me that day and I was at work, and he just kind of out of the blue said, "What's your ring size?" And he's like, "Is it like a 6?" And I'm like, "No, I think it's an," or no, he said, "Is it a 5?" And I said, "No, I think it's an 8."
Yeah.
And he kind of argued with me a bit. And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure I remember it being an 8."
Yeah.
So that evening when he proposed to me, he gave me a ring that was 3 sizes too big because I told him the wrong size. But luckily, they took it back and gave me an identical ring in my size. So
yeah.
No, Anthony, someone subbed to my channel this morning, so I went over to theirs onto their live stream, and they come out and called me a scouser and a drug dealer.
Wow.
And then I just let rip, and then they blocked me.
I just tell them you just mad because your mama ordered 3 keys from you and spent your college money.
No, but I didn't say that, though. I said something a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I know. People are so damn goofy.
No, because I turned around and said, "Well, if I'm a drug dealer, tell your missus she still owes me for the last bag that she had off me."
Hey, Kathy.
Durbin.
Hello, Kathy.
I don't know how to take people serious anymore, Nick, because I've got to a point I don't really give a shit what people think of me. I really don't. And my wife can tell you that. I don't care. I really don't.
I think you're a total fat a-hole.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I'm serious. I've got to the point I really don't. I've had people say, I don't like you. And I'm like, hey, that's your opinion.
Yep.
I didn't ask you to. Don't want you to either.
No. Next time someone says they don't like you, just say, "Well, your mum liked me last night."
Yeah. Nah, I do worse than that. I usually tell them, "Hey, your dad thought I was pretty good last night." That really sets them off. Monday, not gay.
So hey, just a reminder, if you guys want to help out Roy, Container Man 68, when you go to bed tonight, just put your phone on one of his on his live stream playlist and let it run all night long with the sound off, it won't bother you, and it'll give Roy the watch hours he needs to get monetized.
All right.
So if y'all would be willing to help him out that way, it'd be really awesome.
Well, I did it the other night, but I forgot last night, so I'll do it again tonight.
Container Man 68. Really
Time
easy.
I got off here, I was so tired. I just shut everything down with the band.
Yep. Yeah, I've been ever since he posted that he only needed 184 hours. I've had his either his live streams or just. I mean, I've run through his playlists now entirely at least once, and I'm starting over. And
I wonder
on
where
at least one phone, if not two at a time. So
yeah, I didn't. Lisa, you still here? Never did ask you. I know she hit her 1K. I wonder where she is on her hours.
Yeah.
Of course, she's probably like me, probably well over her hours. Should be, anyway. I was looking at my hours that one day. I was like, Jesus Christ, I can monetize 7 channels. and I ain't really been doing much lately. So.
How do you get so many hours?
Well, you got to remember, I've been on YouTube since 2006.
Yeah. Oh, but for monetization, they only count the last 365 days.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about a lifetime deal. You know, when
yeah.
Lifetime, when it shows what I've logged in lifetime, I could have started 7 channels.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about what I got right this month. I'm talking about lifetime wise. Because you remember when they gave me my old channel back, even though all my videos were deleted off of it, I still had all the history watch time from that. So, of course, some of the videos I did save. I just don't bother putting them back up.
Why did they take your channel in the first place?
Well, because I got tired of the assholes and I unleashed on them. Yeah. And I mean, I unleashed with a royal vengeance. So I was labeled as a bigot, a racist.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by, Kathy. I appreciate it.
And I basically told them what Nick says. I'm not a racist. I'm an equal opportunist. I hate them all. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm an equalist, not equal opportunist. Yeah. I'm an equalist.
Yeah.
I hate everyone equally until they become my friends.
Yeah. Yep.
And if you don't like that, you can go F yourself.
No, that's why I just to this day I can't understand people come and complain about a channel, and I'm like, look, no one asked you to come. Go away. It's that simple. Just go away if you don't like it. But it's jealousy because your channel's doing better than theirs, and they just got to bring you down.
Yeah.
To make themselves feel better. And still taking all that energy and working on their own channel, they spend all the energy bringing yours down. Yep. And it makes no sense to me whatsoever. And they said, well, I do it for fun. No, that's stupid to say you do something that retarded for fun.
Yeah.
You're just an asshole. You know? Yeah.
Yep.
You're a self-pity, low-life piece of shit that wants everybody to feel like you do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta admit, Donna's being quiet tonight.
Yeah.
Well, have you worn her out, Anthony?
Nah, not me. I would never do such a thing.
Bullshit.
Oh, hang on. I forgot to cross my hands. I didn't mean to do that. Never in my life.
How's Nancy today?
I guess good. She's been she stayed at her deal today. I guess I don't know unless she went out on her own.
Well, is she liking it down there?
Well, I don't know if she is or not. She's got mixed feelings because first you got to remember she's used to being in a big ass city. This is not a big ass city, you know. Here, they will not cater to you. They'll help you, but they won't cater to you. It's just different. You know, we're not full of libertards, okay?
People you mean the uneducated liberals?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying here, people will help you, but they're not going to hold your hand. They'll help you as long as they see you're helping yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think a lot of it, she has like spots where there's no sidewalk. She's so afraid to death to get on the road because of her past experience. But which, I mean, I understand. You know, she was run over by a drunk driver and lost her legs. So, I mean, I can understand having a fear of being in the same traffic. Yeah. But, you know, where I live, there's not sidewalks every single spot you can go to. Sometimes you do have to get on the road. But Donna's tried to go with her a few times to show her, even with her walking with her, when people see them, they go around. You know, they don't try to run up on you, blowing the horn, telling you get the hell out of the way like they would in the city. You know, a city, they'd run right over fucking top of you like a speed bump.
Yeah.
Yeah. She likes it here as far as her breathing and stuff. So
I couldn't live in a big city.
I miss it.
Yeah, I do too.
I miss being in the big city, but being close enough to like the beach and the mountains and, you know, the rural areas. I mean, I was within an hour of everything that I really liked.
Oh, that's why I like California when I was there, because where I was at, I was in the city. An hour I could be in the mountains, or an hour I could be at the beach.
Yep.
Or an hour I could be in the desert. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then when the politics went to shits and people kept voting in the simplest way I could tell, the most retarded of some of the bitches you ever met in your life. And I was like, I'm out.
The liberals will always be in that state now, won't they?
Well, see, yeah, but Nick, I can't even I'm a liberal myself, and I can't call them a liberal. That's why you hear me use the term libertard. Yeah.
Do you reckon that'll ever break away?
I don't know. People are slowly waking up. I give them that. But the thing is, they're still fighting. They're running. But then you get a few of them that want to run to an area like this and try to bring it with them. I like, there's a reason you left California. Leave it in California. Because over here, you got, believe it or not, there's a lot of Democrats in this area, but they have a brain. They don't have that group mob mentality like the rest of them do. Because around here, you even mentioned going socialism around here, and you get your ass beat. And it's not by Republicans, or it ain't by, you know, what they would call racist. It's Democrats that have brains. You know. That's why I get mad when people say, oh, the Democrats have lost their mind. No, we haven't. Those did, but to me, they're not even Democrats. It's socialist, communist bastards hiding behind the party.
Yeah. Yep.
Because you remember at one time we had 3 different parties, plus you had the American Communists, now known better as the New Democrats. Does that ring a bell? Who did the same thing to get in the power?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same rule book that Hitler used. But
yeah, like Jeremy Corbyn tried to do it over here.
Yep.
And he got absolutely annihilated.
Yep. And it's going to happen here. Yep.
Yeah.
And after that last bullshit that Pelosi and all them pulled, I got bad news. As much as a majority of us don't really care for him, he's going to be a walk-in 2020. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. So don't be out in the yard on your knees screaming up and crying to the sky again. It's coming. But I ain't got no complaints. Trust me. My medical's better. My insurance is better. My bills got paid. My medicine comes to me when it's supposed to. More medicine I need comes to me now. When they put me on that Obama crap, I was screwed.
Yep.
I was royally screwed. Lost all my doctors that I've been having for 13 years. Lost them just because I had to get on that bullshit. But you remember, oh, you can keep your doctors, you can keep your plan. Bullshit.
Yeah.
My doctors dropped me. As soon as they found out I was on Obamacare, they dropped me like a lead balloon because they knew it was going downhill.
Oh, did they make you go on that?
Oh, yeah, they made everybody. If you was on low incoming and all that, you had to be on Obamacare.
Unless you were like me and on SSI or SSD.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, at the time, I wasn't on all that because I hadn't had my aneurysm or nothing yet.
Okay, Cherokee.
But hell, even then, I was getting to run around until Trump got in and signed all that shit away that Obama put into place. When he signed all that away, my medical got paid. I was treated like I was supposed to be treated. My surgeries were done like they were supposed to be. I didn't have to wait to go 6 hours to the nearest VA. I can go to the freaking hospital that was 3 hours down the road and still 6 hours down the road. Yeah. And then certain medications they wouldn't pay for. And then he signed the right to try. You know, you can basically tell them, hey, it's my life. You go screw yourself. I want to try it. You know, like when I got run over, the only reason I'm not in a wheelchair no more, I had to go all the way to Huatuco, Mexico to have treatments done. It cost me a whole I was down there for 2 years doing treatments. It cost me a whole total grand of $480.
Yep.
Can you imagine doing 2 years of treatment here in the States? What that would cost you?
You couldn't even get 1 day's worth of decent medical care for that anymore.
Yeah.
I think I'm just lucky in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if the other party that was trying to come up would have got a hold of it, you wouldn't have been so lucky.
Nope.
They would have screwed it all up. Why you think China's so desperate to keep us out? Because they may be a form of communism, but they make it work.
Yep.
And then if we get in there and start putting our ideas and our people in there, guess what? It won't work no more. Ask Venezuela how it worked out for them.
Yeah.
They always been communists down there, but it was working until they started all that socialism shit, and you see where it got them. They collapsed.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna go and get me head down.
All right. That's why you don't hear the term SSR anymore, because they collapsed.
Yep. See you later, Nick.
Later.
Well, I think I'm gonna head to bed here. I'm getting sleepy. So
yeah, it's 10:40 already. Later, everybody.
See you guys all later. Thanks for being in chat. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Have a good night, everybody.
Y'all too.